down with it? You know, are you willing to go the distance?
Okay, Halo came in and said it's Heinz.
It's Heinz.
So what happens if they get it wrong?
If Halo gets it wrong, do we ban Halo from the chat?
We
okay.
ban Halo from the chat.
Okay, here we go. Let's go, Heinz.
Okay.
Who
Is it Heinz?
Is it Heinz?
What do they have on their shoulder? What is that? I think Elon might said it's a parrot.
Right? Just like I think, are they not just like
Elon might said it's a parrot.
Down? Look at those arms. Those are some gamer arms.
Indeed. I see it.
Yeah. Damn, this is hard. Who is this?
Retired Halo Pro, guys.
Retired Halo Pro.
Retired Halo. All right, let's see. Reveal.
Neighbor from Clutch. Let's see. Wow.
It's Neighbor.
It's Neighbor. Clutch is too good with it.
All right, Clutch on a streak. All right. Let's see who the next one is. Or not, because I think the lobby is ready. All right, here it is, guys. Space Station Gaming is going to be our next matchup against Sentinels. Tough game indeed for both of these teams. Man, this is getting difficult by the second, huh? Oh, look, the R's rolling up in the chat.
Look at the R's. That's what I love to see. I love to see them getting ready. Yeah, that means we're starting. Get that lobby going. Come on, Boo Boo Doo Boo. Press the button. Do the thing. I'm so excited for this game.
All right, let's see as Sentinels versus Space Station Gaming starts now.
The Optic Major Qualifier. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible day of Halo it's been. I've never seen so many Game 5s in my life, Tools, and now I get to join in on the fun. How you been? I mean, you've been here all day. What are you thinking of the events that have occurred so far?
Some of the best Halo we've seen this season for sure. I think Game 5s are going to be a mainstay. I have a sneaking suspicion that we might be seeing 3 Game 5s. Ooh. If you catch my drift.
That would be absolutely incredible. But it's
absolutely incredible
to watch first. It's Sentinels versus Space Station Gaming. Now, Sentinels surprised me a bit. A 3-0 versus a
so the top 3 is Sentinels, FaZe,
practices I've ever seen a roster.
SSG.
They've been putting in that work, but Sentinels have put in the work as well, and they have,
of course, FaZe is
no
winners already
for multiple seasons now. We'll see if they can continue to dominate here. They've got to get through Space Station first.
This game type has the potential to swing like no other.
It's not
Lethal. Unusual to see a 250-0 come down on this map, and it's largely going to revolve around this bottom mid hill.
So one thing I don't like about how they cast it is like you immediately have to like try to look and see like.
Gonna have to try to stop the push as his teammates go down. Shock rifle in hand.
Boo Boo Doo Boo is going to have to try to find some space, and he's got the shock rifle to make that happen. It's going to be Bound that takes a body shot, eliminates the shields that keep him protected, but Boo Boo Doo Boo trying to just find an opening here as they get A. Sentinels stopping the bleeding for now. It's going to be Boo Boo now.
Some space. Look for those perimeter spawns. Boo Boo Doo Boo trying to make sure his teammates have a little bit more space to work with, get themselves in a position where they can have some sort of entry point to collapse in on the hill. And there we go. First player down.
There it is. Sparty's going to be the first one to fall, and it's a 2v2 situation, but they get 3 down on the side of Space Station Gaming. Make that 4 dead. A full wipe goes through as Sentinels looks to get space and looks to lock in the triple cap.
Sentinels is so effective at capitalizing on the numbers, right? It was all about finding that first player. Once they get that first player down, everyone else pounces to the action. They're looking for that trip cap, and Boo Boo Doo Boo might just make it a little bit easier for his team.
The shock rifle's devastating. The 4 down once again. The Space Station fall. They'll continue to respawn here, but the staggered spawns come through. Boo Boo takes a 1v1, but Legend's gonna take him out quickly. Sentinel still putting points on the board.
Legend wins the fight, but Boo Boo Doo Boo, the rest of the Sentinels are on top of the spawns. Love his ability to come back there. They don't end up winning that gunfight, but it really shows to me how well-oiled this Sentinels machine is. They know exactly where they need to be playing, and it's going to reward them with a camouflage in this situation.
Another 4-man wipe for Space Station, and like you said, the camo picked up, but it's Sparty that has to stop Space Station Gaming from getting this A cap, and he cannot do so. They do end up getting A, and
what are you doing, buddy?
Trade that.
What are you doing, buddy?
Sentinels come back once again, and a 3-man wipe happens. Now they're on spawn.
Get the high ground. That's BTB's priority, right? And not often you can say it in S4 when there's players over at blue, but maybe a bit of a blunder shooting the first thing he saw right away.
Why is it
a
only...
little bit more patient there and wait for his opportunity in that fight.
Well, Stellar found his opportunity. He's going to get the kill on Sparty, and because of that, he will be rewarded with the A cap. That'll be a triple cap locked in for Space Station Gaming as they stride forward to continue to gain points here. With that, they will take the lead.
Play fast. Make sure that you keep Sentinels on their back foot. You have them all scattered about on this map. As long as they can get their numbers back up and reapproach this gunfight, Space Station has the potential to put in a dagger early in this game.
Well, Legend is the first one to fall on Space Station, and this will allow Sentinels to push on through. They do get Stellar inbound as well, so now Sentinels, sensing the weakness of Space Station Gaming, looking for a way to defend this B site. It is lethal. Inside of the dip, gets his first kill, and 2 down for SSG. Sentinel's gonna push forward.
Lethal's behind everyone, and well, look out. Even though he's not really getting the spawn for his team, he's isolated Stellar out of the fight, making sure that he has to go through him. And although Stellar wins the fight, what's the cost, right? 3 of his teammates going down, and he's instantly pressured off spawn. So it's not necessarily about that individual battle. It's about the war for Sentinels. It gets them in the strip cap situation. Camouflage going to go to the hands of Boo Boo Doo with Camouflage masterfully played from Macro sets from Sentinels.
The battle wages on as triple caps trade back and forth. It is Boo Boo with the tool in his hands to pierce the defensive hold of SSG on this C site, but he can't find enough damage. Finally going to get the pick onto Legend there. But he's being chased, bound, looking to kill the camo player on the map. He does just that, and that's 2 down for SSG.
Pressure's still on. SSG really don't have much room to breathe. 2 players occupying the same lane. It's really going to be up to Legend to find some space, but he's waiting for information from his team to let him know that he can't come. But that information's not going to come as Sparty keeps hitting shots like that.
Boo Boo's out. The last bullet is going to put it on the respawn, but Sparty's still just slowing down the pace of the game here. Wants to find this opening onto Legend, who's posted up inside of A, waits for a teammate, and this will be the push now. That's going to allow them to get the reset onto A. They do just that, and what that will do is give them points as well, but SSG are relentless, continuing on the pressure here as they take A back.
You can tell that everyone in this lobby are some old school gamers because they know it's dangerous to go alone. So often we're seeing them wait for the team help, right? They're always another player just behind to get the collapse. And Eco, you know, give him a little back from a separate little, a little away from the body. But I see you over there, Eco. He knows how big that 1v1 fight was.
Pivotal fights are what allow victories to come to fruition. Right now, it looks like Sentinels taking every advantage they can. They get SSG down 2 once again as Eco and Bound come off the spawn. It'll be this bottom center side. The Lethal decides to drop down to save his life.
And Legend, I think he's just not used to the pacing yet of Space Station Gaming. He's just playing a little bit too fast out of his spawn right there. Falls into essentially a trap from Sentinels, and this is preventing Space Station Gaming from getting 4 players up at the same time. Continually, just 1 player's on this respawn screen, and it's having huge ramifications in this game.
Sparty somehow lives in that situation, caught off guard from Legend, but able to save his life and also get the spawns for his teammates. On the back of blue, he'll decide to push on the bottom.
Escapes. Right, he jumps over, right, he escapes through a longer route to try to get towards his teammates. I just love the plays that this team is making. It's why they've been able to hold a 2-cap for so long.
Yeah, and it's got them 217 points. They're unsatisfied.
Was that Bound?
Cap. A will be reset though, and Space Station
I think it was Legend.
will get C as well. So this will be a 2-cap situation for SSG. Legend going to solidify that as well. It's going to be 2 down for Sentinels.
Space Station, not a lot of time left to dilly-tally when you're going to make your play, and well, this is the good way to start it. This is a trip cap in effect. The spawn setup that you want. You look at a top-down menu, this is basically a giant U on the map. They're focusing all of their attention towards that blue room. Legend with the sniper, he can shut down any sort of push that comes to A, leaving his teammates able to watch the middle of the map.
The push comes through, but Legend, like you said, is going to stop it, prevent them from coming into A. He will rotate, though.
This is so smart, right? He heads back because he got those kills. He has an internal timer. He says, I have to push back to prevent them from spawning out. I have to make sure that we corral them.
Sentinels pushing in, though. It's going to be Stellar, the first one to fall. It's going to be now 2 down for the side of SSG. Legend has to get a kill here, and he does. The killing spree's locked in. Legend still being contested, though, and it will be Sentinels that stop the bleeding from happening. A is taken, but B and C, it's Space Station with points counting up.
Sentinels had to commit everyone to that push, and it
That was
ends up
good.
being the last
Good
player,
lull.
like
Yep.
Lethal, that makes all the difference. And while he's not done with his rampage yet, not only is he going to get 2 kills, he'll get the capture and also get the position for his teammates to play for camouflage here. Space Station had a great run, but Sentinels is looking to close it out with this last play.
Sentinels have locked A and B down. It is Bound who goes towards the lower side of the map, gets the kill. That's gonna
Come on, Bound, make some plays, buddy.
Does fall. SSG now.
I don't really care who wins this game, though. It doesn't matter to me.
C, and it's Bound who makes sure that C does not go anywhere. 2 players from Sentinels trapped down low. Bound has to play his life, and he does it masterfully, but Lethal's gonna find the kill, and that might be the opening. Sentinels have a 2-cap, and they approach 240 seconds.
Eco's kind of getting shit on.
Bound just got a little
I guess
too
not necessarily
excited,
shit on,
gets
but,
caught
like,
out, and
not
now
doing the best.
Only seconds remain for them to make a play.
There it is, 247 and counting here. 2 go down for SSG. That will be locked in. Sentinels are looking to win this series. They start off extremely strong. 1 posted now for Sentinels. SSG looked real strong there, Tools, but they just weren't able to find that continuation. After they got that triple cap locked in, after they got the spawns forced onto blue, it was Sentinels who broke through once again.
Fantastic triple caps from both sides of the aisle, right? Sentinels and Space Station were able to
File with confidence free with TurboTax Live. Get live help from tax experts plus a final review free. Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify. 1040 and limited credits.
got the
only.
boogie.
Must file by March 31st.
Promise to eat it, though.
Get the TurboTax app now.
yard and capture it. But it's about the follow-up play that matters, right? When Lethal captures that hill, what does he do next? He drops down and gets the important double kill.
That was a good double.
They're both one shot, but what does this do? It secures the back spawns for his team, and it allows the camouflage to move into their hands. From here, it's just too tough of a situation for Bound and the rest of Space Station Gaming to handle.
Sentinels found that opening. It was the double kill, like you mentioned, from Lethal, and they will get the first win in this series, but SSG looking to fight back here potentially. Just a great job overall, though. I truly feel like Legend, we talked about this a little bit in the green room, I think Legend was an incredible pickup
in the
for this
green
roster.
room.
Definitely a very different pace of play
My
than what we
stomach.
saw in Dead Zone in previous seasons, but
stomach was
he
itching.
just seems to be gelling so well with SSG.
Yeah, I think he's a great pickup. I think he's going to make this team a little bit faster. I do think that that's going to be up to Stellar and Eco to keep him in check sometimes. He likes to get himself right into those into the face of the enemy. Sometimes you have to be like, hey, hold up, get the timing right. Make sure that you're pushing with a teammate right behind you.
Hey,
Well, here we
hold
go.
up. Get the timing
It's
right.
game number 2 now. SSG looking to answer back with a series win of their own, or I'm sorry, game win of their own. They're gonna have to get through a Sentinels roster who is just stood
That was weird.
true
He
to
used the grapple, but, like, didn't
themselves.
show
This
it.
roster through multiple seasons, everyone was questioning why wasn't there a change? You know, one top 2 finish, multiple top 4 finishes. Why wasn't there a change? And Sentinels put the work in. Now looking to make a statement in HCS Season 3, but they've got to start here.
I just think that's such a stupid mindset, in my opinion.
Says a lot
Like,
when
you
the player
guys
told
did
the
really
sniper
good. You guys
doesn't
came really
drop
close.
it
You came in second
for your
place, came in
camouflage
fourth place.
player
You're
just
doing
moving
really
ahead of
good.
you.
You're
Shows
like you're
how
competing with the
confident
top.
they are when
Why aren't you
Stellar
making a
has the weapon in
change?
his hands.
It's like, why
Expect
would
to
we
see him
change
make
anything?
some
We're competing with the
impactful
top.
plays.
How about we just work harder and, like,
See 8-4
maybe
now.
it'll go our way one of these times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Station have gotten a little bit of a lead here, a little bit of a cushion, so to speak. And they will continue that lead as they
because you just gotta remember, when you're having that level of success,
Sparty are gonna fall.
there's other teams that would kill for that. There's teams that would kill to finish in top 4 consistently. You know what I mean?
2 players from Sentinels
And
on
it's
that
like, if
long
you
trail
can
over the
get it
long
so you're
haul.
placing
Stellar,
top 4
if he doesn't
consistently,
get
just
information,
keep
this could be
putting work as a
devastating
team,
to him.
man.
He's killing the players across the map, but
You'll get there eventually.
it looks
you
like
know?
the help was in Boo Boo Dubu single-handedly. getting through that long haul. Stellar gets the information because of his teammate that went down, but this is where they're going to try to break through, is on that gold stair.
Yeah, Stellar is the first point of contact, but he's got Bound there to help him, and you see the reversal comes out. Stellar stays alive. Shock rifle put on the respawn. Minute more and a triple kill.
Eco with that Eco 7-1. Holy shit.
Frosty says one of the smartest players in the game, also showcases his mechanical skill as well.
Look at that rotation that Space Station made to get that triple kill. They moved all their resources towards C, split the spawn out there, got the 3 down, but what was most important is where their spawners were coming up. Camouflage was the important play. They were able to spawn towards C, grab the camouflage while winning the gunfights and working on getting back the control that they like, where it's over at A and Pipes once again. This is just fluid Halo, very transitional Halo from Space Station, where they understand the next important play to make.
Space Station Gaming have picked apart the plays of Sentinels and read them at every turn and every move. And with that, they'll garner a 21-12
1-7.
here.
Holy shit, bro. You gotta stop dying, homie.
He's looking to
make
a name for himself, looking to make sure that Space Station Gaming made the right move, but it's 4 down for SSG.
That was a wicked sticky.
Sentinels has been waiting for. How do you act, or how does Space Station playoff spawn is the better question. Do they slow it down, or are they looking for space? There's nothing slow about Space Station. They're rocketing their way across the map. Look at all those blue arrows move.
16-24, Space Station still with the massive lead here. Legend gets a kill, but Falcated close behind. Make sure to assist Spartan and trade the kill out, but he's got many more to deal with. It's 3 down for SSG once again. Stellar gonna confidently challenge, but because of that, he will be taken out. And it's a 27-20 lead. SSG hanging on by a thread. It looks like Sentinels are in all the control they need.
Expect Space Station to keep playing fast. When you have a big lead like this, it opens up this opportunity. And who else but the new kid on the block? What we talk about? This kid loves close engagement.
He's 9-3.
He's going to get in your face and try to take the fight.
Damn,
No
Ego's
one
9-6 now. He was 7-1.
Immediately off the spawn of a 4 down, Legend takes advantage, is able to get a 2-kill swing, and now an 8-kill lead once again for Space Station Gaming.
Camo came up at 8 minutes. I'm curious to see who ended up getting that. You see, Shroud Screen does fall. It's Legend with a perfect kill, but gets traded out pretty quickly. SSG 3 down once again, 25-31. Sentinels starting to bring this back, but not sure who picked up that camo. Falcated, though, does have the shock rifle. The push comes on in. He gets a lot of damage, and he gets the kill as well.
Standing strong, that's the way you counter Space Station. They want to play fast off their spawns. Doesn't matter if they go 4 down. What do? Situate yourself right at the choke point. Say, I am going to hit my shots. Now they have Space Station corralled. They know where they can enter from. Valkyrie slices off the middle lane with that sniper. And, well, it's about making Space Station bleed. Turn that bleed into a
Valkyrie's 9-8 now.
wound. It's time to get this.
Damn, that boy came back. He's positive. He was like, what, 3 and something? Forget what he was. He was not doing good.
To maintain that slow
he was 1-7, that's what it was.
You see right
he was
here,
the opposite
Spartan,
Eco.
waiting for information.
I love this from Spartan, right? Because Space Station, they've been playing fast. I think they're going to start to slow it down, but what he's doing is he's letting his teammates keep their slow. They want Space Station to play up on the map. Once he's confident that they've done that, he's going to go in and isolate the 2 players left behind.
Well, the first kill goes in. Sparty ends up living as well. Stellar's going to be the first one to fall. Sparty has more to deal with, and he's not going to be able to do so. It's Bound at the back of Hydro, making things difficult for the Sentinels roster.
Only down by 2. Oh shit.
Lead that has been minimized.
Falcade is positive though.
Lead for SSG. Will they hold on to this?
Talk about a comeback.
The Sentinels keep sending a scout and an envoy to go see what's going on at the back of Space Station. I think they're caught a little off guard by how much Space Station has changed their pace in this game. With Camouflage coming up, yes, Space Station has the better position, but expect this grapple to make impactful plays. Dubu's going to be able to get himself right in a prime spot to at least contest these important choke points on the map.
A lot of ammo to work with. Shroud Screen does get put down, though, on the camo. And it's going to be SSG, I believe, who pick it up. That's going to be 3 down for Sentinels.
That's huge. That just like changed the game.
All 3 players in different areas. We're seeing a lot of 2-man hitouts from Space Station where they're holding hands and playing.
Yeah, that literally just changed the game.
finally they spread themselves out completely, and they're able to find some crucial kills because of it.
With a hop, skip, and a jump, it's Bound who gets the kill onto Sparty. That'll be the 45th for SSG. Sentinel's looking for some way to come back into this game. With 5 minutes remaining, there's enough time, at least on the game clock, but is there enough time in general? Because that'll be the 47th as Stellar punches another one in. Hasn't missed a shock rifle shot just yet. And the pipes push.
It's not impossible, but it'd be crazy.
To stop that as well.
Oh, Stellar has to be a little frustrated with that. He thought he had lethal dead and right, but able to get away. And not sure about that challenge for Falcated, but Space Station only needing a couple of trades out here, and they'll be your victor in game number 2. Tie this thing up 1 apiece.
Very uncomfortable is Sentinels, with Space Station only needing 2 kills here. 1 bad mistake. A couple of trades is all SSG need. The damage and the information being given here by Sentinels. You see they do have SSG somewhat trapped here on the tower side. There's players on the pipe side as well as on A.
The problem for Sentinels is there's no reason for SSG to advance the game state. To them, they're comfortable where they're at. They have the better position for camouflage. If Sentinels goes for camo, they can probably bait it out and get the kill.
Oh, they get the kill onto Legend, which is huge. I don't know if that camo comes in, though. Boo finds a kill onto Bound. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. It's 46 to 48 now. Sentinels don't want to throw in the white flag just yet. Want to fight for this, but a little bit more work has to be done. Lethal thinks he spots someone. It's going to be Stellar, though, who makes a move on the pipe side. This is a big kill right here. He needs to make sure to find something. Lots of damage being output, but it's Lethal who tries to contest, and there it is. SSG get the camo to make the victory.
They did a good job of putting on a little comeback there, though.
Space Station just put them in a vice. At the end of the game, you got them all in the same area. You have a camouflage. Let's get them all into that same position and slowly turn up the pressure. It doesn't matter that Stellar didn't get the kills. All he was trying to do is buy opportunity for his teammates to come in and finish the fight.
That's exactly what they did. They finished the fight. A pretty sizable comeback there by Sentinels. They look to be in control with the initial kill onto Legend. I was assuming that maybe the camo would come into their hands as well, but they just weren't able to collect that. And that camo was all the difference that Space Station Gaming needed to make sure to close out the game cleanly. That's exactly what they do. Sentinels, though, really just look extremely prominent in this series against an SSG roster who has obviously made a change recently. I truly feel like, you know, Sentinels have the edge in that regard. You know, you have chemistry with 4 players that have been together for so long. You know, you just grow as a team. So many changes are made so many times, but Sentinels stays true to their 4.
Well, take a look at the end of the game right here, right? Look at Boo Boo Doo Boo's flank. I thought this was going to be the impact play. He gets behind, able to find that kill on Bound, but while all that was going down, somehow, some way, Space Station get away with the camouflage. Feels like a big mistake where I think Sentinels could have been a little bit more aggressive on their outpoints there while Boo Boo Doo Boo is making that flank. Now, there's that paranoia, right? They're pre-firing that doorway because they don't know where camouflage is, and eventually Stellar is going to be able to find all 4. He gives the word to his teammates, hey, let's just come in, collapse in on these kills. Doesn't matter, there's 4 of them. All we need is a trade.
Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game number 3. It's going to be live fire oddball. Space Station Gaming going to post 1.
I think SSG in the long run is going to end up winning.
But I'm really curious, like, what does Sentinels need to do to continue to showcase that pace control that they had in that game 1?
I think it's just don't get too caught up on these fancy plays that you'll see sometimes Sentinels make with Spartan and Boo Boo Doo Boo that find those quick flanks. Just keep playing your game. Get yourself into that power weapon. Priority number 1, right? Ensure that Stellar gets that Cypher in his hands at some point in this game.
Well, Legend does get the ball, the curb slide off of the Brute. Gonna try and get this rotation down, but you see Sentinels is already ready for it. On the top of sandbags, Eco does have this camo. It's gonna be up to him to open things up, especially with Bound falling. He needs to get the trade. He does just that, but it's Stellar and Legend who fall as well. So now Eco the value with that camo going to be minimized now as his teammates fall around him.
Surprised that Spartan didn't sniff him
Just
out.
broke Bound's aim, bro. Holy shit.
At least the kill does go in for Eco, but this is gonna get real scrappy at the bottom of the map. And Legend looking like he's getting some PTSD back to his EU days. A little bit of a blank melee on the chase.
All Sentinels maintain a bit of a lead here in round number 1, and it's Bound. One of the best mechanical players in the game, I would say. 3 down for Sentinels, and Bound, he's gonna rotate the ball to C.
Well, Sentinels, they don't really have any position on the map to make any sort of quick attack. For them, it's all about finding the first pick. And, well, that first pick, I think, came much earlier than they expected. Look how fast they start to sprint once they get that first number. They know that they have an advantage. They need to take advantage of it now.
Well, Lethal does just that. Forces the play ball. It's going to be Bound with the repulse.
Bound's still alive? No way.
Staying alive, I believe. Lethal's
and he came back.
Up. Santa Claus and all. Here's a gift for you. Lethal falls.
That is huge.
Fantastic work from Bound, right? Sometimes it's just about playing your life. You find yourself more opportunities. You give yourself a chance in the play. Yes, it would have been easy for Bound to get a little bit of extra damage in, call it out, and let his teammates finish the job. Instead, he's going to be able to activate the game state just a little bit more. Now, instead of having to fight and collapse in on the ball, they're going to be able to pick it up relatively early. The camouflage to work with as well. You let Legend have some freedom to make some big plays for your team.
Legend going to try and make a play here. Gets the first kill. It's going to open things up and just alleviate some of the pressure that Sentinels is putting forth. And a great choice there as well to stay alive, especially in a situation where
underneath you
put that damage in. You depend on your team to capitalize on it. Legend capitalizes on some damage as well. It's going to be 4 down for Sentinels now. Great play by Legend.
Here comes the Vice Grip Space Station. They know instantly where these spawns are going to come from. Look at the A and big door. Stellar trying to get that information. He says, I haven't seen anyone yet. Make sure we're checking out that big door. The pings come in. Oh, boo-boo-doo-boo.
Boo-boo with the ninja on the Legend.
I'm sure we're going to see that on Twitter in just a little bit.
They traded out pretty quickly, though. At least Sentinels do force that play ball. A double kill by Boo Boo hasn't stopped yet. 3 down for Sentinels, and an opportunity for Lethal to continue to put down damage, and he does just that. A masterful job of staying alive, but now they have the information on Legend, who's back at tower.
They're not going to let him live for a second longer than needed, and from here it's going to get it's going to get real scrappy. A lot of position on the outside of the map, and you want to finish off these kills so that you can just win a better angle to fight for this ball eventually. Oh, my Bound is the hardest kill in the game.
The quick drop mechanic stands true. Falcon, though, going to get a kill. That's going to be 2 down for the side of SSG. Stellar up top center. Lots of nades coming through. Great job by Stellar to do as much damage as possible, being one of the last players alive, at least in this scenario. And he will continue to live as Sentinels trying to make this push and continue this play. But it's SSG who keep getting kills on the side of Sentinels.
And although Boo-Boo-Doo was able to get this quantum translocator, it really all he is a stopgap measure until his teammates spawn up. It's not about getting any kills, it's more just trying to minimize the harm that can be done by Space Station.
Make sure to watch that portal as well, so it's going to be Boo-Boo who gets
I definitely bought him some time.
Tries to make a play.
I mean, ultimately didn't like go anywhere really, but
doing his best to stay alive on the top of tower. All the while, though, it's just a distraction. 89 seconds, or points, I should say, and counting here for the side of SSG in this round 1. They look to close this out right now. Sentinel's going to make one last push here. Legend decides to hold on to the ball for a long period of time to just try and get that last 3 seconds, but he ends up falling. Lethal with the camo. Maybe this is a chance to come back in this round, but I mean, one good play by SSG and it's round over.
I think Lethal's doing a fantastic job here to minimize even the chance of a good play to happening. Look at this. He's just dissecting every player on Space Station. Yes, that's all 4 that just went down. Lethal master class in how to play with this camouflage. Calm, decisive, and making the impact play. There's still a chance for Sentinels.
Well, you got to do that two more times, but unfortunately, with all that momentum, it's
someone crashed.
It's not so even on both sides of the screen. And we'll probably end this and reset it. I'm not sure what the ruling will be. We'll keep you updated on that, but Sentinels do a good job at the end there.
I can tell you one thing. It might be hotly contested what the ruling will be in this situation. I'm not sure if Sentinels is going to give up the round or if they're going to have a differential, but that's a tough moment to be crashing your game.
Well, I'm sure we're going to get to see the chat.
Simplify your business accounting with QuickBooks.
Poor Lethal, like he just started popping off to get them back into it, and
Streamline
then
invoices, manage your bills, and more. QuickBooks. Get 50% off for 3 months.
To make a play, there it is. It begins. What do you guys think, Sensebound?
Okay, you'll be bound. I'll be whoever is on Sentinel. You take all of the players over.
Pretty
on
trolly,
on
to be
Space
honest.
Station. I'll take all the players over on Sentinels.
Pretty trolly, to be honest.
Okay, let's open it up. Let's see what Lethal had to say.
What do I think, or what am I going to argue
What
for?
do I think,
Different
or
answers.
what am I going to argue for? Different answers.
Oh, we need Judge APG here. That's what I think. We need to go to the courts for this one.
You guys need 3, all right? Dude, that's such a sick ruling.
I clipped the last 90 seconds to see what the score was when he crashed. Was star, but I don't know. 42, 97?
So we get 3 points, and then we just don't play the round?
LMAO.
Oh, man. This is, yeah, you can see why we don't like to crash in these moments.
Oh, wait, that's you. Oh, it's me. I mean, it's that or you guys take Tyler's deal. AKA, you get stars. I'm sorry, AKA, you get.
Yeah, you got a little beep ready. Oh, my. I want to do 40 to 97.
I mean, it makes sense. Well, you know what? If it was me, which it's not, thank the Lord. I don't want to be in position to make these decisions. If it was me, I'd give them. They had control. They had 4 dead. I'd give them another like 15 seconds or so, you know, and then add it up.
I think that Sentinels is. I know it sounds crazy, but Sentinels was not out of that game.
Right, they were not.
That is the problem with this situation, right? It's like, yes, it's 3 seconds, but Space Station was nowhere close to getting those 3 seconds. They still need to execute to get to that play. So it's not like this was like going to be a real scrappy battle. I think that it's not necessarily out of line for Sentinels to be thinking about how this should play out.
3 seconds is kind of crazy, though. Like, I get it. I mean, it's just you can't make it so that they need 3 seconds. Like, what do you do? Like, I don't know.
Bound looking for his ref.
You know,
so I'm sure this one's gonna take a second.
Yep. This is gonna be a little while. But you know, this is a great time to let the stream know that us here at LVT are community funded. And I want to say thank you. You know, we ask, you know, we tell you guys we're community funded. We let you guys know that you support us a lot. But I want to take a moment to thank you guys for all you've done, because like Tools had mentioned earlier in the broadcast, LVT will be at Arlington. We will be there. Make sure you say hello. Please don't be afraid to say hello. We love to meet you guys. And it's because of you guys that we get to be there. The LAN environment is incredible, by the way. Like, I am like a little kid, you know, on Christmas when we get to LAN. It's just such a great energy. And again, it's because of you guys with all the Twitch Prime subs and all the gifted subs that gets us there. And it's you that watch the ads. And you can see Patty Slay gifting the 10 subs to the community. What a nice guy. You know what he just did? He said, you know what, guys? I'm going to give 10 of you no ads. That's a good guy right there. You know, he says, you know what? I'm going to give 10 of you 0 ads right now. Good guy.
Shout out to the help. Patty Slay's a little update on what's going on in the chat. You know, lots of action going on between these two. They want Foul to come in and give their thoughts. So love to see the banter between them all. But you know what? While we have a little bit of downtime here, Tim, I wanted to introduce something new that we're bringing to the broadcast. Oh wait, you know what? I think, are we gonna start right now?
Let's go around 2. Listen, bro, we needed 3 seconds.
Well,
let's go around 2. I know, man.
I want everyone to put on their thinking caps. How well can you spot gameplay? Because I want you guys to guess what.
I only
everyone's
scam
rank
an
is.
A
We got
because
some
I
clips here.
could tell
Let's
by
figure out
Boo-Boo's mannerisms who's about to crash.
What rank are these Halo players based off their gameplay? Okay, look at this. Okay.
Whoa.
Dirty.
Okay.
No shot.
Yo.
You know what? I need to play some BTB, man. Like, what is going on here? This is insane. Is this guy on M&K? He is. Look. Watch this. Yep, on M&K. 100. Is he? He might be on M&K.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's M&K. That's our observer in the back. Dating our observer.
I'm gonna say Diamond.
Onyx 1500. Hey,
Okay.
that's Onyx aim, baby. That's Onyx aim.
Okay.
We all know it. Okay, what do we got here? Coming through. Some good. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess that's a kill. This must have been like the first day this map was on, huh?
All right, let's see what else he does, though. He's pushing with his teammate. That's a good start.
Taken our flag. The enemy
Flag is taken.
revealed themselves.
A lot of patience there.
Return trip. There are eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna give this guy
The enemy
platinum.
carrier has revealed
Yeah, definitely in the
themselves.
plat. Where in the plat though? I'm thinking like a plat,
3.
like a plat 3. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. You just run.
Oh yeah, plat 3.
No. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, gold. I'm kidding. That's not nice. I'm sorry. I'm sticking with gold. Gold 2.
I'm gonna stick with the plat. That's a plat play. Yeah,
Okay.
plat 4. There we go.
Oh man.
All right, that's fun. Guys, if you want to submit some segments, or if you want your gameplay to be featured, I don't DM me. You can send me your clips. I got a little form here. I'm gonna post the form, Tim. So I think we're getting into our next game.
Okay.
If you guys want to submit your own clips to the Guess That Halo Rank segment, just follow the link in chat and submit your clips today.
Make sure you click on that link. I want to roast you guys live. It's honestly very gratifying to do so. So please post your links. But here we go. Oh wait, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Guess what, Tools? Guess what? We get to do another one, baby. Let's go.
We got some more. All right, folks. Let's get some more Halo rings. We got a false start. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Well, could be mouse and keyboard, right? You don't get a lunge when you're on mouse and keyboard.
Okay. Sniper. All right, M&K sniper. Like, I gotta see some. Okay. Nice. Where's the over? Not
Good
too
reticle
bad.
placement. Good
Not too
reticle
bad.
placement to expect guy up the lift.
You know
This
what?
is what gets me, right?
Yeah, that was
I guess it gets trapped.
Yeah, that was the part. I mean, this is good though. That guy's not turning around though when his teammate just got back smacked. I'm gonna say Diamond 2.
Yeah, I think a low diamond is probably on point for this one.
Yeah.
I'd say even maybe like a diamond 1.
Let's see. And
Diamond
Diamond
6.
Ooh.
Okay. You know
Almost
what? There's
Onyx.
Some good sniper shots there.
Okay.
That player is not strafing.
Yeah, left, right, straight from him as well. You can notice like the left, right, left, right, left, right. Not a lot of variety. Shots are. All right, I'm gonna say gold 3.
Yeah, I think this has to be a gold lobby. It's just a straight.
There's no way. I get what they're
right
saying about the left-right movement, but I feel like those shots are too good to be
Shots,
gold.
though,
I've seen
yeah,
people
cleaned it
with
up.
gold, and dude, they can't hit a shot to save their
now.
life.
See it right here, like,
And I mean, those aren't like great shots, but they're definitely. I mean, those are decent. I mean, that's a perfect right there. This isn't
all good,
gold.
man.
There's no way
Yeah,
this is
but I mean,
gold.
this is still sick lit, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting
exactly.
Cool kills.
Yeah, I got. This was.
I will say though, he's
obvious
totally
points
right that there are no
Right,
strafing
you
to
know,
people's
he's
movement
definitely
like
not
at
shooting
all.
above that.
He's not getting frustrated by it too. You know, it seems like he's keeping it cool, calm, collected.
No, I'm
I think the
definitely
aim
telling
is
you
too good to be
above that. Well,
gold.
let's see. I said gold. You said what?
I said gold. I said gold 3.
Nah.
I think I said
Platinum,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. We're very close.
Plat.
We're very close. Not bad.
I'm telling you, dude, gold.
I'm
Your
curious, though,
aim is just so
like, how
bad.
would you know what, Tools? You are right now for
And
this
that wasn't
very
great by
moment,
any
only
means,
this
but
moment,
that guy was at
face
least
it
hitting
right
shots.
now. And you have this.
I feel like if it was gold, there would have been a lot
What
more like whiffing shots in between the shots that were hit.
What?
Hey, I was like, go figure it out yourselves. Like, you guys
See, this makes way more sense. Dude, I was watching the Call of Duty qualifier earlier, and dude, they had a matchup where it was literally 3 matches on the same map in a row. This makes more sense. First round Solitude, last round Solitude. You know.
As soon as we get it here, but we're gonna continue on. There's a midlife crisis going on, and okay, there's some stuff.
they're having a fun conversation while we were guessing Halo.
Gotcha.
Ranks.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm guessing differential. You know, maybe differential would be the call. I don't know though.
So they make him play the.
Oh, you can't play differential actually. What am I talking about? You can't. Well, we're gonna get to see.
They definitely they switch sides. Like Eagle and Cobra have swapped.
Okay.
So, oh my God,
there's a lot of. Someone's got to pay the bills. What is going on? Lethal doesn't know what's happening. I just turned 30. Wow.
Okay, that's
oh yeah, thanks, Ace.
That's the
Appreciate you, buddy.
That's the furthest we can go back.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the answer.
I don't know
to
what's going
whatever
on,
really
but
want.
lately, whenever people sub, like it did the alert, but it's supposed to put a message in chat too and say so and so just subbed, but for a reason the message hasn't been working. Not that really matters, I guess, as much. But
okay. Wait, are the coffee PCs having trouble? Or the coffee shop PCs? Or the office PCs, I should say?
Sus. Yeah, I know, it's kind of sus.
Was old. You know, maybe Lethal have been. You know,
it is a little sus indeed.
Drink some bad coffee.
How's it going, homie?
Maybe.
He's just like he's having a.
I think with that sub, I'm up to like $80.
He has a little tummy ache.
Because I was at like 76.
Coffee at the.
So that should put me at pretty much 78 and some change.
Yeah, I think it was Aliak who. Oh, we're doing guess the rank again. Oh yes.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, battle rifles. Oh baby. Okay.
Yeah, that's an old clip.
Didn't seem like they realized they're getting shot until like far too late.
Okay.
That player just immediately threw it off. That's so funny to be in a 1v2 and just immediately throw the ball off the map.
Okay. I like to see it. This is a player who's like a lower rank but has ice. I like this.
that's kind of sick.
I like this. Okay, I'm gonna say gold 1.
Not gold, man. These guys don't know what gold aim is. Gold aim is so bad.
One step too low.
Like
one step too low.
Yeah, it's hard too because like, you know, what season was that? You know what I mean? Like, anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we will let you know as soon as we know. But regardless, I'm sure that they'll let us know as we go on here with the gameplay. I'm really actually kind of excited. You know, Sentinels coming back in that previous round that we watched.
So are they just playing till 3? I don't know what the ruling is.
As you can see, it's 3 down for the side of Sentinels. Space Station Gaming starting off pretty strong. We're gonna get a tower set up here with ball.
2.
It's gonna spawn across the map.
3.
Have to push through bound.
They must have gave him the round then.
Hunt down the final player, right? That was priority. Make sure that there's no one that can make a potential flank. Now you have this freedom just to look at camouflage with that sniper. Although a player still gets into their face, I'd say this is not a lost cause yet for Space Station. They still have a chance to get away with this camo.
Yeah, and they did switch sides. So, you know, Louis made a good point. If they switch sides, it's probably, you know, a round given to the side of SSG. Gonna be bound now from SSG with the camo in his hands. A lot of information given by this camo. He's gonna get 2 players down to 1 shot. None of them being cleaned up just yet. You see the assist being posted there finally. Bound's doing a great job of getting value here. Boo Boo goes airborne. Bound tries to catch the sniper, but it's gonna go off the map.
Honestly, I got disappointed. Bound didn't just full send. You gotta jump up, try to get that thing, even if it costs your life. You gotta get that sniper in your hands.
No, I think that's totally the route, right? You try to get the sniper in your hands, fall off the map. What's the point? Definitely better off playing your life.
Continuing the points adding up here for SSG. They've got a little bit of a setup. You see Legend posted here on the B side along with Stellar. So an interesting like two-person push off the spawns of Sentinels, and here comes the push from Sentinels. They're gonna take out the first 2 players and now going for the ball player, but it's gonna be Boo Boo Doo Boo who plays an aggressive role on top of tower.
Double spikes.
He's the first point of contact. He goes down.
He double spikes like the same spot, just hoping that they come up. He's like, you come up, you're gonna die.
even when they do lose their fights, what it allows them to do is to gain some ball time in the interim. When Sentinels is pushing up the map, there's no real ball, there's no pressure really being felt by that ball carrier, allowing them to get those 45 seconds of contested time.
Well, finally, it's going to be Sentinels who get a bit of time here. The repulse all the way above the map. This kill is going to be massive here on the Camo side. Camo coming up in 5 seconds. It's Legend who's doing his darndest to play his life. Tries to back off to avoid some nades, but gets taken out pretty quickly. And now Sentinels, ball down on the floor. They're trying to get control of this Camo. Only so many resources to split. And with SSG getting those spawns, it's going to be Lethal who gets caught out. And I believe Camo going into the hands of SSG once again.
I get why they flipped teams so they would get different spawns as if they actually did play the round, but now it's like fuck with me because now Space Station's blue and on the left and Sentinels is red on the right.
Right now it just feels as if they're a bit just disjointed on this map.
Well, I think they kept the same colors actually now that I say that.
Same angles at the same
but either way, the
time.
scoreboards were definitely on the other side a second ago.
These 1v1 gunfights, you never want to take a 1v1 against this guy.
Yeah, he wins most. You saw the two of them he was engaged in the past 10 seconds or so. Both victories for Stellar. In turn, that is more time and more points here added up for Space Station. 68-13, a massive lead here, and this is round number 2. So if SSG win this, they will go up in the series 2-1, but it's going to be Bound who tries to make sure that that happens with the snipe. He ends up falling, sniped down in the hands of Falcade.
I'm pretty sure Snipe Down retired, but Falcon able to get that old sort of Snipe Down snipe in his hand. I mean, my God, what a shot onto that player with ball. And really, it's going to be a lot of contention, a lot of pressure that's being put on towards these doorways and these passage points. But Sentinel's not able to get their ball time right away from here. And honestly, a bit surprised that they didn't just try to overwhelm and grab that ball.
Yeah, they had 3 down for Space Station, but unfortunately, the pressure comes in from the B spawns. It's Stellar who continues on that pressure. Ball does get played. Repulse is up as well. Stellar looking for the prize.
Where's the pressure here? There's just no pressure from Sentinels. Like, look how much space that Space Station's had to play with. I honestly think these routes or whatever speed that Sentinels is playing at is just a bit too slow.
Well, Stellar tries to pick up his pace with no shields. He ends up falling. Sentinels are getting a bit of ball time here. But you mentioned earlier that they look disjointed, and I'm going to honestly agree. Two end up falling for the side of Sentinels. Lethal has top tower, but he's not going to be able to provide any value because he ends up falling, and it'll be 2 down once again for Sentinels. 79 points here for the side of SSG, who already have 1 round in this game.
Once again, the spawn for Sentinels is on the exact
telling you, hey,
opposite
SSG is going to come back and win this.
Even though
they're about to win this game.
not getting any, like, real time
and they're going to be up 2-1
Sentinels
series.
is having to spend 15 seconds just running across the map to get in a position to fight for ball, where Space Station's already well set up and established to minimize the sort of damage that Sentinels would be able to do.
Well, 1:28 on the game clock at the bottom center of your screen. That's all that Sentinels have to work with in order to tie this game up in rounds. If you're just joining us, this is a little bit of a reset. So Space Station Gaming is actually up 1 round currently. Series, though, tied at 1-1.
Fuck, yeah, okay, so young.
A very prominent position. Make sure to clean up a kill. I like the play here, but Lethal's going to end up playing his life with no shields, and now Legend kind of caught out as his shield, the damage resets that shield regen timer once again, and he continues to get reset. A great job by Sentinels to keep the pressure on.
Nah, it's going to be an easy dub.
But I think a better position right there from Legend is keeping them away from that ball, right? He's isolated away from his teammates, but he's doing a great job and not getting.
I agree now. Sentinels is fighting and everything, but they're just not getting ball time. They gotta start getting ball time, bro.
And preventing them from quickly collapsing in and finding those kills and getting the time. Suddenly, yeah, you have 90 points. You expect to take this round in a 10-second ball hold, but you can sort of use the in-game clock now as a backup if you can't quite get to that ball quickly enough for Space Station.
All Sentinels trying to rotate that ball towards the back of green. This will allow them to play the ball anytime they come into some pressure. Boo Dubu has a snipe in his hands as well, so Sentinels seem to like to play from the back foot here. But is it a little too late? As once again, they go 2 down. The ball will have to be played. 2 down for SSG as well, but that ball being played is going to give an opportunity for SSG to get these slays and potentially get the rest of the ball time.
And Stellar does a great job just getting towards his teammates. There's so much cover over here by the pillars. Just not really any opportunity for Sentinels to collapse in. And, well, that's going to be it. A 2-0 win in the oddball from Space Station. And I hate to say it, but it looked like Sentinels was a bit lethargic on their way back out of that reset.
I agree. I think that reset, it had some implications, right? Because they were coming back towards the end of that round. Maybe they thought you even mentioned maybe they had a chance to win that round, but regardless, it ended up getting tossed towards the side of SSG. But now it's time to move on to game number 4. It's going to be Empyrean CTF. Sentinels looking to answer back, and if they do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have another game 5. We've had so many.
From battery
fucking
issues,
ad
to flat tires, to keys locked in your car, AAA's affordable roadside assistance is there for you 24/7, 365. Join now at AAA.com/member. Roadside assistance is provided by independent facilities contracted by AAA. Coverage in taxis, limousines, and other ride-sharing conveyances is excluded. Offers, terms, conditions, and policies are subject to change without notice. Visit AAA.com/member for details.
Hey, your lady
Savings
friend
partners
is
subject to
streaming.
change.
Mix up your cat's mealtime
Color.
with the Meow Mix playlist. Meow Mix
Oh, I
has
forgot I
epic
have.
soundtracks for cats
I accidentally
to jam
set
out to.
the.
Great eats and tasty beats.
There we go.
The perfect mix of delicious flavors to help you connect
She's
with your
just
cat.
watching.
Plus, take the
He's
remix
just
quiz and
watching.
discover your
Everybody
cat's
just
zodiac
watching.
sign and match.
You're swinging at the same time. You're putting 2 bandit rifles right on top of that player. Don't let him have an opportunity to make a play.
Well, we've seen Stellar, like you mentioned, like you clearly mentioned. He just take that sniper out of his hands.
They broke their viewership record. I even saw they were like advertising it on Twitter, like they paid for adverts. Foe beat Quadrant Hunter, which is Jimbo's team.
Reset things a bit mentally.
I came. Oh, there's Oath.
Get yourself back in the game, get yourself back in the zone. We saw again.
She's walking through the background.
How strong this Sentinels roster was in that game 1. They looked very dominant. And like you said, and like you clearly mentioned, lethargic in game.
Twitch and YouTube ads? Wow, they went all out for it. That's crazy.
SSG though, looking to close the book after this chapter. We'll see who comes out victorious here in game number 4.
Hero's Journey.
I'm pretty sure Shroud was paid to watch it as well.
A call to action.
Yeah.
But eventually you have to
Lyric?
be at your
Oh no,
lowest
yeah.
moment in order to rise to the top. Sentinels
Unless he's just watching it, but I assume he's paid for it.
Against the villains of their story. Space Station standing in their way, and well, there's one demon on the map that you have to take care of. Prevent that sniper from ever entering into the... One demon on map that you have to take care of.
His stream's ahead of mine.
From ever entering into the hands of Stellar and letting him take over this game.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely insane by some of what we've seen, and his ability to really just lock in, get into that flow state, like I so often mention. That's going to be important. But on the other side of things, you've got Falcated. I mean, an absolute incredible showcase by him today alone, right? I mean, if he can pick it up, if Sparty can pick it up, I think those two Slay powers in this game number 4 could really, even this up, and that's exactly what we want as casters. Obviously, we want to kill game 5. A little bit of a false start there. As you can see, we're getting back in. Oh, Bound's calling him a tough guy. Okay. I like the little banter. It's very important. Drama's important, but what's more important is game number 4's. As you clearly know, it is SSG who are up in rounds, up in the series score 2-1, and Sentinels looking to stretch this series a bit further to bring it to a game 5. Rockets in the mid. You know this map as the pit, now called Empyrean. We'll see if Sentinels can bring this back, or if SSG, like I said before, looking to close the chapter on this series.
The rules of engagement have been the same since 2007. Priority's going to get that sniper. Put it to high ground. Try to make sure that you can get a flag route out towards that long haul and bring it back to your base. 3 flags win the game. We've been doing this since we've been sitting on our couch playing while mom's telling us to turn down the TV. It's time to play it for higher stakes. A spot in Arlington at stake in one of those high
Nate actually positions. No way.
See a lot of pressure coming to the sword side of the map. Obviously the Bulldog being a part of this side of the map now. Of course, the 2 snipers, and of course, Overshield, which is in the hands of Boo Boo Doo. It's Sparty now with a sniper in his hands. Stellar's still alive on the other side, though. Legend had the rockets, so that will go in the hands of SSG. But Sparty making things happen. The double kill, 3 down for SSG.
I'm sorry, this is a map that the fucking sword should be on. Although people would just camp that area with the sword, though, I will say. But still, though, come on, bro.
Well, he'll transform the game for you. Look how they're positioned. They're waiting for the pick. They're waiting for Spartan to make the play. Pull that flag over.
He's just shooting, bro.
Space Station got the overextension through. It's going to come down to these slays.
A lot of pressure comes in to Sparty, though. And now that'll allow SSG to pull their own flag. Both flags out now for both sides. It's SSG with a clear route through the long haul, and Sparty looking to stop it as he gets the kill through the head of Bound. He doesn't have any ammo to work with, though. Boo Boo will continue. The flag of Space Station Gaming, and Legend fending off all the pressure that he can, but he ends up falling. Sparty falls as well. That flag is dead in the water.
Legend just threw a wrench in everyone's plan right there. He got a spawn over at S1. Well, Sentinels was not expecting that.
And they had their flag there the whole time? No way, I didn't realize.
They had everything, but they don't have a flag home. 1-0 Space Station.
Space Station starting off, making a statement here in game number 4. Series will be over if they become victorious here. Legend, the catalyst in that last play, the pressure out of the bandit in his hands made it very difficult, and Sentinels falling 3 down once again. Legend at the forefront of that, pushing into the flag.
Question is, where does Legend go, left or right? You have players
long haul. He's always gonna go long
it's
haul.
It's gonna be Eco that tackles them off spawn as they try to take this up to the long haul side.
As the spawns come through, it's gonna be Sentinels with their tail between their legs trying to survive as Eco punches so much damage in. Another double kill for him, and another
he got that flag back
Space
quick.
Station
Holy
Gaming.
shit.
On top of that, they get the overshield, and SSG are looking to end this right now.
They're gonna too.
This is not looking good. Bounce. With this overshield, he has the ability to play fast and play into a quick flank for his teammates to activate them and allow them to come up off the map.
Bound, he's gonna take a beat down though. That OS will be null and void, but it's still so much pressure coming out of this Space Station Gaming roster. Lethal doing his best to stay alive inside the shotgun side, but unfortunately he is down to no shields, not a lot to work with, so because of that, he will be removed. And it'll be Legend once again, the one to take him out, and Legend once again playing an incredible defensive role on his base. Look how much damage he's able to deal.
Space Station, it seems like they're fluid on going on to the defense and to the attack, and you better not chump. Oh my, he's ready for anyone to peek their head to try to get a little bit of information.
So much has been said about this man on your screen, the Titan. The sniper in his hands, capable of so much damage, but we'll see if that comes to fruition here. And no, it does not. It's Falcated, the man of the hour, who has performed incredibly well today, pushing into the base now as Space Station come off a spawn.
They want to get the sour position, have the ability to look through the entire land of Sentinels.
Ooh!
Oh, my word! He continues to put damage in. He gets the first shot, damage into Bound as well. Legend takes a leg and a body, but not gonna be enough. Falcated trying to play his life.
He just can't miss. He just can't miss.
Every shot, Sparty gets a double, but it's to no avail. A triple, wait a minute. The last player alive doing all he can.
Oh, he jumped up into that.
Life, but he ends up falling to a nade by Bound, and with Overshield coming up, that's a devastating blow to the side of Sentinels.
Falcade and Sparty are both 11 and 6.
In this game, but no flag that is
But Lethal and Boo Boo are getting pooped on, especially Lethal.
like slay for slay with Space Station at the moment. But there's just no objective to come out of it because of how well Space Station has defended their base and slowed this game down. And then once they go on the counter attack, it's like Mike Tyson giving you a punch to the face.
Well, Stellar gonna get bounced off the map with overshield, but it'll be Rockets, I believe, in contention in the middle of the map. Falcated comes away with the Bulldog. Rockets now in the hands of Sparty. If there's any chance for Sentinels to come back,
he got that. No way.
It is with that
was a huge rocket.
Sparty looking
that was
for
huge.
more. Is gonna predict the push. Gets the second kill. 2 down for SSG.
Huge.
Make that 3. Sentinels pulling a flag.
They
Sparty
should
be the escort.
I think
Making sure
be able
his
to get
flag gets
this.
home.
They should either get this or at least come real
Another
fucking
beatdown
close.
is coming in, but that flag will go in as finally, I would hope, with a little bit of pressure coming out, but no, it's Space Station Gaming who continue on the assault here.
You got
Sparty
it, okay.
finally makes it in,
That is-
punches in the flag, 2-1, SSG lead, but Sentinels looking to bring this back.
What was the cost of getting that flag in? It took 3 players down. It's going to allow Space Station to get a lot more space on this map. With snipers coming up, it's going to be vitally important that Sentinels withstand this push. If you lose it, well, Space Station's going to have 2 snipers locating these spawners.
Well, the push activates. It's bound with a sniper in his hands. Now 4 bullets to work with. Legend pulling the flag through the shotgun side of the map. Bound gets a kill with no shields. He's being pushed heavily, though. Nades flying past his face. He ends up falling. It'll be 3 down for Space Station Gaming. Stellar, the last player alive, has to stay alive in the pit, but he's going to go down to lethal.
Love the double back by Lethal. He says, hey, I'll take the 1v1. I have the advantage in my position. And then he's quickly able to get himself into a spot where he can help the flag carriers come up next. Bound a lot of sniper ammo, but nothing you can do with it when you're getting grenaded out like that. Just absolute artillery from the side of Sentinels, and they're looking to tie this one up. There's really no one to stop this except for Legend on the map, as he's all the way on the opposite sniper side.
Legend's job is just to create time for his teammates to come through and do as much damage as possible. He ends up falling, and as does Falcated, but now it's Bound coming off a spawn. They're putting as much damage in as possible. It'll be 2 down for the side of Sentinels. Bound with a sniper in his hands once again. The flag is touched. It is moved to a route which is not available to Bound sites, and because of that, they will get this flag in. Rockets as well get traded out. And this looks to be a tie, but SSG are relentless.
Boo Boo Doo took that flag, ran it towards his base, left it in front of his base, doubled back, got the overshield for his team, and then was able to allow his teammate to push forward by pushing the rest of SSG back. Fantastic job by Sentinels to get themselves tied up in this game.
That was a good little double back smack for the trade.
Eco,
Definitely easily could have just gotten killed right there.
There to help him. This is all just a distraction play.
Will look to be over on the side of Space Station Gaming. Sentinels have put up a fight and tied it up. It is 2-2 now. Boo Boo with the shotgun in his hand. Bound is gonna fall. 12 and 16 is Bound. Uncharacteristic out of him, but hasn't been able to find his stride. And with that first kill, Legend will fall as well. Boo Boo has found a hole in the defense of Space Station Gaming. Legend's pushed on through all the way, but he ends up falling. 3 down for SSG. Boo Boo now with the Bulldog in his hands, trying to play his life here inside his shotgun. Such a vital player in this situation. He has to kill Legend. He's taken down to no shield. Sparty comes to the rescue. The flag will be pulled. Boo Boo's in a position, but he has to stay alive.
Love that Boo Boo's not getting too caught up on this flag. Priority number 1, play Slayer. Make sure that your teammates have time to get up off the map. This shotgun is going to be important to keeping Bound out from that flag point.
All Boo Boo's trying to do all he can. Stays alive so very long inside of the shotgun. Finally, they find him and take him out.
Too fast.
Legend, yeah, always in the base of Sentinels, gets the first kill. That's going to be 2 down for Sentinel. This could potentially be a flag that goes to the 50% portion of the map. And if that's the case, this is going to be very difficult.
Nothing faster than the French. What in the world was that? All 4 go down. Space Station. They pushed right away. Inside. No, it wasn't Space Station. It was Legend. Got in their face. Won the critical 1v1, pulls the flag out, and wins the series for his team.
Wow. Sentinels brought that back. We were at a tie game and Legend constantly unrelenting pressure, pushing through over and over again. He finds an opening, gets the kill, 2 down, and that flag just flows on through the long haul side. And because of that, Space Station Gaming, a 3-1 victory over Sentinels. They will move on to the grand finals. They will face FaZe Clan.
Called it.
Fantastic
Called
efforts
it.
throughout from both teams, but Space Station in the latter half of this series just looked to be one step above. You really have to feel for Sentinels in that last game. The beginning of the map, they had the Cypher, they had the position, but they had no flag to bring home. You have to feel like that misstep is what cost them the Game 5 today.
Space Station trying to prove that Legend was the pickup that they were scouting for, the pickup they were looking for. And they did just that. A great job by the side of Space Station Gaming to close that victory out. Sentinels, honestly, look so strong.
Oh. Hold up.
Panning out here as Space Station in the elimination finals go to face FaZe now. A FaZe that were victorious in the winners final, a 3-2. Inching out that Game 5. Look how many Game 5s we've had today, ladies and gentlemen. An incredible showcase of Halo. An incredible just look to what we are going to see all season long out of HCS Season 3. And I want to thank you all. I want to thank the chat. I want to thank the Halo community in general for just showing your love to us here at LVT, allowing us to do this every single event, allowing us to provide this coverage. And you know what? A thank you to the pro players who don't get enough thank yous, allowing us to get in there and be observers and putting on a great show. And that's the biggest thing, right? The show is what is so beautiful. The showcase of all this individual skill over these last 3 years that Halo's been around. Mechanical skill has climbed so well. But, you know, with all that said, let's go to the desk. Let's bring Aliek and Tools to give their thoughts.
All right. We're here. It's grand finals. Do I see a rematch? Do I see revenge on the sides of Space Station Gaming? They came back from the bottom and now they're here. Tools are back here. Now in grand finals.
You have to feel like
He's my
they're
handsome
ready,
boy.
right? I feel like this is has all the makings of a grand finals reset.
He's just my buddy.
The question is who wins that reset? But I'll say FaZe, they at times can look like a team that no one can beat, right? No matter what you put up against them, they have that ability. That's their ceiling, right? The question is, can they reach that ceiling in this series and prevent a red hot Space Station Gaming from resetting this bracket?
Space Station Gaming needs two series. Needs to win 2 series here against FaZe, and FaZe is a scary team indeed. But can Space Station Gaming do it? Can they beat them twice?
See you later, buddy.
I think they can, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
But
it's gonna be tough. And I still think you favor FaZe in this series just a little bit. But I do think the edge of advantage
just a little
between
bit.
any of the teams in the HCS is just razor thin at the moment. Today's tournament has just been a testament to that. When you look at the top 8 and the amount of Game 5s and close series that we've had, you can truly see this season is going to shape up to be an exciting one.
I do feel like this is going to be another close one, Tools. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. I feel like Space Station might be fired up, and they have a new player on their team as well. So, I don't know. I feel like Legend might have found his spot, and I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm like doing like good cop, bad cop right now. Like I'm good cop for Space Station, and you're bad cop for FaZe. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work that way. I saw it differently. Wait.
Hey, depending on whatever fan you are, I mean, if you're a fan of any other team in the ACS, we're both just bad cops, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a neutral party. I'm a neutral party in this situation. But yeah, I always like an upset, and I wouldn't call this an upset at all. But the road ahead for Space Station is definitely a lot more difficult than it is for FaZe. They only have to win one series, and they're gonna start on a live fire strongholds as well. Both teams have. There's a sniper on that map. They have amazing sniper players in that in both teams as well. This is just gonna be a battle, Tool. It's just gonna be an incredible battle.
Yeah, I'm excited for the sniper battles in particular, right? When we look at this best of 5, you have a sniper right off in game 1. In fact, I think live fire is
I got a zip my forehead. I can feel it.
Map for sniping because there's only one sniper. It's often on rotational game types, so you don't get that real stagnant sniper looking down lane, not moving. Like you get a little bit more movement in that sniper, and that's where you like to see players like Frosty and Renegade flourish. Like they love to hit those curve slides, hit some sleek sniper shot. But on the other side, we have my favorite sniper in the league, like Stellar, right? Stellar's just been incredible at controlling the sniper and hitting big shots.
Well, we're talking about snipers. We're all super fans of, a lot of us are, of Stellar, indeed. But there's just one thing that I've been wanting to get off my chest, Tools. Just been wanting to get off my chest.
You got a soapbox. So we got like 7,000 to 8,000 people watching us right now. So what do you guys tell the 8,000 people watching?
Okay, listen. I feel this might or might not be a controversial take, but I feel like the Bandit could use like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more extra bullets, or maybe like a shorter
to reduce the rate of fire just a little bit.
I agree, and I feel like the rate of fire is already like fun enough, like the way it is. So maybe, you know what, you're right, let's just add an extra bullet or 2. I like it. Let's do that instead.
It's crazy to come on and just be like, let's just add more bullets to the guys.
Just add more bullets.
Like it's 2 or 3 bullets. Like, what difference is it gonna make? There's huge ramifications on how we use the gun. It'd be so easy to just like be a tank with that gun. You'd be able to get 3 kills relatively easy, especially if a pro players like, you know, me, we're gonna miss shots. You know, like we're gonna get 2 kills the most out of a bandit. They're gonna guarantee 3 kills to the bandit if you give them any more weapons.
Can I just get into overkill without reloading, please, Tools? Come on. I just want to do that much.
What? You have a sniper. That's what the sniper's for.
Whoa. We got 3 people up in here now? Shit.
I don't want to be running around picking up a secondary weapon tool.
Do we really?
One. Okay.
We'll play Team Snipers. There's no secondary weapon.
Back on the 2. No, the 3. Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody?
Hit the shot.
I want to know how chat is feeling about the bandit. Like, how is everybody feeling with it? And is it? I feel like the everybody's been feeling it's great. Some people are asking for nerfs, but I think the pros. They want to just the pros. They just want the bandit the way it is right now. Let's see.
Well, I think the pros are for a change, but I'll say, you know, season 3, it's gonna be all about the bandit. Season 4, Commando starts. You know what I'm saying?
Season 4, Commando starts.
Real juicy with it. No, I never want to touch the Commando as an opening weapon. That gun is too hard to use.
With trigger stops, I feel like, yeah, trigger stops for sure. I had trigger stops. I need to get them.
Could you imagine?
Listen, Tools. I feel like I want to test everybody again. Why don't we do a who's that Halo player?
Ooh, okay. We got just the traditional one this time, right? No retirements here. No retirements here.
No special edition, no legendary editions, just who's that Halo pro. All right, chat. Look at the shadow and see if you can guess who
that's
this
funny.
is.
He got off and rated out Oath.
This is a little tough, right? Just a lot of outlines. They got the hands on their hips, I guess. Like maybe.
I feel like there's a little bit of height on the top of the head. Like there's some hair height right there.
That is some.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
You know what? I feel like in order to see, I gotta clear up my glasses a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
The fuzz off.
All right, clear it up.
Like how I had 2 notifications and they just went away.
I got it.
You said you got it. Okay, let me.
Wait, they're saying
Haze, and then Brittany, some random chick that's probably not real.
You know what? It's a French player.
Checking all the socials.
See the top of the head? It's a little. It's the hat the French people wear.
It's a hat. Oh, come on, tools. That's not it.
My leg.
I have a feeling this is a player that
SLG.
recently changed.
I think it is a French player.
I
I'm gonna
think
say
it's
SLG.
really okay. I was thinking it was a player that recently changed their name. Is what I was thinking.
She thinks it's
you're
Penguin.
thinking Dead Zone?
I was thinking Dead Zone.
I'm seeing some Lottie's saying Barcode. I like Barcode as a guess.
Barcode? Okay. Barcode.
Lucid, definitely not
Lucid.
Lucid.
Dead Zones. Yeah, Penguin, Dead Zone. Soldier 197.
Brainstorm.
Soldier 197. Okay.
All right. Do we see who got it right?
Yeah, let's see. Who is
All
this?
right, let's see it.
Barcode.
Oh
It's
my
Barcode.
God, Lottie's too good. Lottie sniped it. Yeah, I would have not gotten that one.
I was not gonna guess. I thought it looks like Penguin at first.
It's because it's like it's too much like the hair outline wasn't like it didn't have that sort of outline that I expect from him. I like him in that G2, you know, the G2 stuff.
I think the haircut was the giveaway. The haircut.
Looks so happy. I'll say Barcode infectiously happy.
What the fuck?
Ooh, we got another one. Ooh, whoa. Okay, I think
looks like a rolling pin.
now. Rolling. Who is the rolling pin? All right, there's more verticality to this hair.
My phone.
I can see like
Barcode.
a truck here.
I was thinking bound, but like squished up because of the distortion. But I don't know. That's too vertical. I'm not sure. Druck? They're saying Druck. They're saying Druck. Manny? Muggsy said legend.
Why is it that on my phone
Stellar?
he looks thicker
Wait,
than on the
what did you
screen?
guess?
On my screen, his
said
head looks
Druck.
way thin. But
Said
then
Druck.
on the phone, he looks a little
I
thicker.
was thinking bound. Okay, hold on. I think I need glasses.
Strange.
Give me a minute. Let me put my glasses on.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Oh, this is not bound. Wait.
This is
Somebody said Tylenol, and I see it.
a human.
This is a person.
I'm confused about this hair. This hair, it goes skinny and then it poofs out, but it poofs out at the top. Oh, you know
this?
Because that's not his hair right there. That's his
it-
head, bro.
Am I crazy?
Where it
Is this
poofs out is
could
the
it be
hair.
Cytron?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh. I was just gonna compare it to one of those those really sour candies. You know what they're? For some reason, it reminds me of that. You know the logo and on the sour candies.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it's
some
because
reason,
the
it
stream
seems
did.
okay.
The stream.
Soul Snipe. Okay. Do we find out?
Collect
Find out.
Insta direct.
Oh, Jarheads. Yeah, Jarheads. Collect. What do you?
You have no way of knowing, but
I had it right.
Okay.
I
Okay.
doubted myself and I said Snipe Drone for a second, but it was definitely
The
Drone.
hair shadow threw me off. So it's Druck.
I'm excited to have Druck back, by the way. I'm very excited to see Druck once again.
All right, who's
Spartan?
this Halo Pro?
Sparty, maybe?
Ooh. Is this like I
All right,
think
so
like
he's
a Tusk?
standing. He's standing on his side and looking to the right, right? That's what's happening, like giving us
Yeah. Collect
This
is
is-
insta saying monster. There's a lot of monster in chat.
monster. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what monster looks like, but I'm gonna learn now if this is monster.
Chance, monster,
Sparty?
Duncan.
I think it's Spartan.
I think Tusk. I think Tusk is a good one.
Someone said definitely Spartan. Sparty, they call him Sparty.
Sparty McFly.
Sparty McFly.
Man, I feel like maybe it's Triton?
Ogre once said King Nick.
King Nick?
King
I haven't
Nick.
seen King Nick yet. So
Alright.
some of the Aussie boys are saying Berserk.
Berserk. Someone said formal. I feel like we're missing a little bit of hair for formal. I don't know. Maybe he did
Formal
it.
has flow. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd see
Yeah.
something coming out the back.
I feel like formal could be one of those like hair commercials, you know, with a little bit of the fan in front of him, just winging his hair like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said
Sparty, all right.
Tashi. It's
Tashi.
All right. Have we cleared this up? Do we have a clear
Let's clear it
outline?
up. Let's clear it up. Hold on.
Oh, it was Monster.
It's
It is
Monster.
Wow.
It's Monster, guys. All right.
Wow. Collect was.
Now I know what he
41.
looks like. Collect knows. Is that 2 for Collect so far?
Yeah, the pro players are too good at this game.
Yeah,
we
they're
gotta
too
nerf them
good.
somehow.
We should. I call it GA.
Oh man, that was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, that is fun. I love the other one too. That was so fun to guess their ranks.
Yeah, it came in handy. Like we were just we were losing consciousness over there trying to read the chat.
You just never know. You just never know when someone's gonna drop off in one of the games. But hopefully this will not happen in our next game. In our grand finals, FaZe versus Space Station Gaming. Our grand finals here for the HCS qualifier for Arlington is happening now. Bound sitting there by himself. Somebody needs to keep him company.
Yeah, it's oh, you know, Stellar's over there to observe. Stellar's like observing. He's like, it's a 1v3.
Stellar's
just here. We'll chill out.
he was watching the Who's That Halo player for sure.
I'm gonna put up a prediction for game 1 because I want to see kind of where people are sitting right now with this game. Trying to see where the crowd. Oh wait, one second. What Breeze Fire is what's Bound doing up here? Can we pull up the game chat real fast? Be back in 10. LVT word to JW. Okay. Shout out to Eco for giving us a warning.
Be back in 10. All right. A lot of fire breathing today. Oh man.
We got someone Photoshop Bound on like Charizard or Charmander. He's more of a Charmander than a Charizard, right?
He's more of a Charmander than a Charizard, right?
So we are waiting on the grand finals to begin. FaZe Clan versus Space Station Gaming. If you guys need a little bit of a recap, it's right in front of you, right here. We have FaZe Clan who had beaten them on the winners final just a little bit ago. So this is a rematch and an important one for Space Station Gaming if they want to win today's qualifier. And that would mean they go into Pool A, right? And FaZe Clan goes into Pool B if it happens that way, or FaZe Clan wins, and you know, the point is the pools will be determined for both of these two teams wherever they land on this next event.
Yeah, this is this tournament's the most important tournament we've had yet, determining where these pool play positions will be filled. In fact, let's head on over to the graphic that we have showing over how these pools are determined. Does anyone have the results? What happened over in Europe today? I wasn't able to watch because I was focusing in over here, but do we know what the Europe results were? Someone in chat?
I saw somebody in chat saying what team was going to be with whom, and they were from the EU. So I know they're watching. I just can't remember who that was. Let's see.
Foe got first. Oh. Big ups to Foe. Wow,
Congrats.
So they'll be in Pool B, meaning that that quadrant will be in Pool A. And then what? So we know third place is going to be Sentinel, so we know that they're going to be in Pool C. Fourth place is going to be Complexity. So it should be Complexity Optic, right?
Optic, yeah.
Fifth place.
That Pool D, oh my god. Complexity Optic. And then, did they announce what teams got points already? Like for the 9th and 10th?
When I was looking at it, so it's not confirmed yet. So I don't want to be like, this is like it. But when I looked at it, it looked like Business got that number 2 spot via seeding, beating out Native Gaming by just 40 pro points.
All right.
So very, very close action over there to get that last pool play spot, but that also means
again,
that
this is
Native
not confirmed,
Gaming is
guys.
gonna play open bracket if that's how it works.
This is not confirmed yet, but those
Wait,
are
not Business. Piggy's team. Perfy Reverse.
Perfy Reverse.
Yeah.
All right, so whoever wins here will either go to Pool A or Pool B. Well, they will go to Pool A, second place. Pool B. Anybody here have questions about pool play breakdown? Maybe Tools can give us a bit of. Yeah.
We'll make sure that we get you guys all situated, but pool play gonna be the #1 priority. You can see also open bracket gonna be impactful, right? So depending on where you finish an open bracket at Arlington, determines which pool you get into. So if you're on the elimination side, you're either having to play FaZe or Space Station Gaming right away. I do not want to be in Pool A, Pool B. If you're in that open bracket, you definitely want to get the job done from the winner's side.
Was gonna ask which one you would like to, like which one's the deadliest and which one's the all right, I choose this one if I could.
I would definitely say, man, I would not want to be in Pool A for sure. Like, you have Quadrant plus either FaZe or Space Station Gaming and the 7th seed. Like, that's a tough matchup. It's going to be really hard to get yourself out of that pool.
I feel like wherever you land on these pools, they all look deadly. All of them. Of course, there's one that's a few that might be preferable, but look at this. Oh, look at these. I was going to say all the players are almost there. Woohoo! They're not sitting along now. Yeah, this is going to be an important game. Closer and closer indeed. And Arlington is just, what, 3 weeks away? So I wonder if anybody in chat has their flights and tickets ready to go over to Texas, to Arlington, to watch this in person. And maybe see some of the LVT crew over there too.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be having fun. Shout out to everyone over at the Optic team. I'm sure that we can be over there, and all 343 they've been doing.
Yo, dummies, Toto right now, man. He has recalls.
I'm super happy with the roadmap.
I can walk him.
I think it's great for the.
Yo, wait, what are you playing? You might go too big.
I have damage. And big,
big. I love that.
That's a whole.
Two-shot tall, I can hell, yeah.
It's gonna take time to.
I killed Porto.
That was two-shot.
I'd love to be able to go if possible, and then I have to reload, bro. I
Don't die.
I'm good.
Sponsored by a pro team.
Go weak back green.
To give like every single tournament this year a sort of sense of branding and belonging to some of these teams that have invested.
Yo, dummies, Toto right now, man. He has repulse.
Yeah, I love to see it too. They get to put on their theming to the event if they want to, which we saw last year, especially with Space Station Gaming. They really went all out on that event. I want to know what city chat would like HCS to go to. If HCS could make it. What city do you think HCS should maybe hasn't visited
Detroit
in a while also?
I got a deep cut. No HCS event has happened there yet.
Where?
A little bit of an underrepresented position, but let's have the HCS major in Anchorage, Alaska. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, you fry some people, you walk out, you get to go experience nature, see a bear, whatever.
A bear or whatever? Do you even know what animals are in Alaska?
Yeah, what's Alaska like?
A bear?
It's awesome. Love it. I've seen a lot of Las Vegas. I would say I would love a Las Vegas major.
I see. Yeah, Las Vegas. I want LA, but I'm biased. I just didn't get to go to Anaheim when they had one because of COVID. So
they would never do one in Detroit or Michigan in general, but
now
please.
They're here. Let's see, Boston, Atlanta. Atlanta is happening. Perch, Atlanta is happening this year. Check
Arizona
the calendar.
Needs some love. I'm just gonna say Arizona. If we go to Vegas, it's basically Arizona. You're fine.
True. I'd be down for a Las Vegas one. That'd be cool. Well, New York City. I agree. I feel like New York City needs some love. I feel like everything East Coast stays like south. Florida.
I have a real take.
Atlanta.
For what city we should go
Let's
to.
hear it.
We need a major in Mexico City. ASAP.
Yes, indeed, agreed. Should happen. That would be amazing, especially for everybody living in Mexico as well, because the Mexico scene and the Latin scene is like, it's fire. Like, it really is fire. And look at this, guys. It looks like our grand finals are just starting. FaZe versus Space Station Gaming begins now.
As the dust settles, we come upon two teams left. It is FaZe versus Space Station Gaming, and this is the Optic Major Qualifier. Lots of seeding on the line, seeding one of the most important things in Halo, and it all comes to this. These two have faced off against each other before. SSG in the winners finals went down 3-2 versus FaZe. Now they have the rematch that they're looking for. Tools. Here we go. It's the grand finals, baby. Let's get it.
One champion to be crowned, one pool play spot on the line. Who gets the first seat at HCS Arlington. Immediate answer for Space Station, finding that sniper off a Renegade's body right away. Got to neutralize that damage that can be done, and well, already a slower pace than I think I was expecting to start this game.
Yeah, honestly, we got to put into conversation the fact that once again, FaZe is a little bit iced, right? They've been sitting in the grand finals waiting for the victor of the elimination finals for a little bit of time now. We'll see how quickly they adjust.
Oh, he didn't get that beat down. He's got screwed.
You can see that it's going to be an 8-0 lead so far as FaZe get their first 2 cap and Frosty gets the camo and the snipe combination.
Well, Frosty's saying couldn't letting these players roll ahead of him, and you can see why. It makes it so the headshot's just that much easier. And look at this push coming over at C. 2 players barraging their way in. Space Station, they're in trouble with an early trip cap.
There's a player on the back of Mud, though. Frosty gets kind of spotted out there. That's going to be 3 down for the side of FaZe. A great break by Space Station Gaming when it looked like FaZe had control.
I think FaZe just got a step ahead of themselves. They wanted to get into that trip cap situation right away. Well, it was really just a trap from Space Station the entire time, and Stellar makes easy work off the spawning Frosty. There's just nothing you can do in that situation, leading to a 2 cap position once again for Space Station. That might just become more. Frosty and the rest of FaZe having trouble of being 4 up at the same time.
And as you can see, FaZe went for that triple cap before, and now it's going to be SSG's turn to go for their very own. Snakebite coming off a spawn, isolated on the B side. He ends up getting a kill of his own. It'll be 2 down for SSG, but FaZe fighting from their back foot once again as they try to get C.
Right now, all it is for FaZe is just finding that first pick. Where are the players hiding? But unfortunately for them, they just have had no luck. And well, Renegade, he hasn't seen anyone, but the rest of his teammates, they went through an absolute battle. All 3 went down, and it's going to lead to another transferred point.
Come on, Space Station.
That'll be a point for the side of SSG, or a few points. They're 55-11 now. FaZe trying to convert A and B. B will be stopped, though. It'll be Snakebite scurrying on over to B to make sure to clean that up. Finally, it's FaZe in the position to score. Renegade, though, he's going to end up falling, and now SSG with that kill will be on the attack once again.
FaZe just continually feeling the pressure. 3 going down at once again, and something needs to change for FaZe. They just have to be a little bit more effective at least getting trades. So often we're seeing 3 players go down with no one.
So often we're seeing
having to experience a respawn screen.
Well, we see a little bit of a trade there. We'll see if this one ends up a trade. It does. It's 2. Make that 3 down for the side of Space Station Gaming. FaZe with their first semblance of control here, A and B. But once again, unrelenting is the side of SSG, and not allowing FaZe any sort of space. And because of that, it'll be Frosty trying to play his life with no shields.
Although we've seen 3 down at multiple points for FaZe, we haven't really seen any sort of follow-up play from Space Station because of it. They've been content holding 2 captures, but at some point you have to go for some sort of dagger play where you can get some true separation on the map. FaZe, I think they're relatively content. You know, they've been losing these slays. They haven't really won the positional battle, but only down about 60 points in this game. Could be an easy road back into an even game.
The massive win by Snakebite on the top of B. It's going to be Frosty playing very slow here. On this spawn, gets a little bit of damage into the player of Legend. Legend ends up falling. That's going to be 2 down for Space Station Gaming. Another kill goes in for Renegade. The last player alive caught out on the B side. They've got to be careful of these big door spawns, and it's going to be Renegade with a sniper in his hands, trying to do as much damage as possible. Not going to find any angles, though, and SSG will take control of B once again.
It's just a surprisingly quiet battlefield throughout all these fights that we've seen. We haven't seen a lot of aggressive pushes from FaZe, but that might just change with that sniper pick. That's going to open up a lot of space for Renegade and the rest of FaZe to work with.
We talked about Renegade and FaZe, if they were icy, waiting in the grand finals, if they were staying warm, as SSG won their series, and it looks to be the case here as they continue. It's Renegade once again. So much impact with this sniper in his hand. So many times we've seen him take over a game with this exact weapon, and with that, They will secure a triple cap for at least a little bit of time, and that entire lead that SSG garnered is gone.
Well, the players of Space Station are just scattered to the winds. With everyone going down at different times, it's hard for them to really mount some sort of fight against this camouflage Renegade.
There he goes with another one. Renegade truly has been the catalyst here. 9 kills, 9 assists, 7 deaths. A little bit of a slow start to the game, but that sniper really allowed him to pick things up. A push from SSG as Renegade is stuck on the back of B, but he decides to take the initiative here. Almost gets the kill on the bound, but it will be cleaned up and traded once again.
Oh, here comes the push on the other side. Space Station trying to open up the backside, but with 2 players going down on that failed push, they're going to be able to get themselves a home base, but there's no clear follow-up play. In fact, the pressure comes in immediately from Snakebite.
Snakebite ends up getting a kill on the C side. You can see he's not immediately going for that C cap. They are working on this B side. Snakebite still alive there on the C. You see he's on the bottom of tower. 3 down for SSG. Now is his time to get C. They force the spawns onto B as well, and it's Snakebite in immediate control of these spawns as Bound pushes in. Snakebite's gonna take him out. Royal 2's gonna get a shot to the head of Stellar.
Oh, that was so clean.
Onto Legend. Renegade can make things happen, but so can Royal 2. Oh my word!
Spawn!
Stellar goes down as well.
Don't challenge this man. The hyper awareness of where they could be coming from. I don't think he ever saw white on his screen. Right back to the respawn screen.
That sniper has been the defining factor. We talk about it so often. FaZe being able to activate that. A triple cap is locked in again. And Royal 2 with this steady reticle, as we always see, barely missing any sort of shot here. As he finally falls, it'll be FaZe with a massive lead now. A lead of 100 points, 208 to 102.
Well, Space Station were able to get themselves back into a scoring position relatively early, but they have to start winning the slays. The last 2 minutes have just been dominated by Red in the kill feed.
It's a staggered 1-by-1 push by Space Station Gaming, as you so clearly mentioned earlier, and it's not working out for them. 1 by 1 they fall. FaZe picking them apart. There's nothing they can do. A 2 cap goes in. FaZe are content. 220 and counting for FaZe.
They just try to get bullied Space Station right at their home spawn, and well, Space Station, they were able to find their way out to 2 separate hills at once, but even though they're going to be able to secure themselves a scoring position, this is fragile, right? All it's going to take is 1 or 2 picks from FaZe, and there's just no response that can be done in any sort of quick manner, and it's going to be another trip cap that's trying to go into effect. That Legend stops just in time.
Renegade's got to be it for me. Him and Royal 2, 19, 13, and 11 out of Renegade. He's on your screen right now, and incredible showcase of skill as the push comes in from SSG. Finally, it's going to be Renegade who gets taken out. 3 down for the side of FaZe, and a chance for Space Station Gaming to answer back, but they've got to get through Royal 2 first. Royal 2 gets the trade, but is that enough?
If you're going to do this for Space Station, Trip Cap is the name of the game. You're going to have to find a 3-4 down and instantly capitalize, but Royal 2 just got a gifted spawn. Gets back, has that overextension for his team, and he just needs to be aware of the flank that's coming behind.
The damage he's able to do, but that flank he was not aware of. And now it's Eco with his chance in the spotlight, but he gets taken out immediately. And now you've given a devastating weapon to one of the strongest players in the game in Frosty. The things he can do with this. They will get a 240 to 150. FaZe Clan hold on to this lead, and clearly it's going to be a very huge mountain to climb for SSG if they want to come back and they take out Frosty, which is the first step.
Frosty came off that top rope, was able to find value, but the rest of Space Station is warm. They're not letting FaZe get any space on the map. This is what they've been needing to do for quite a while now. It's a long, long road ahead of them, but they're playing it right. They're getting themselves in an opportunity to steal this game.
Stellar aggressively goes on to C. Legend is on the bottom of tower, but it's Bound a player we haven't talked about much in this game just yet. And look at the impact he can make. This sniper's been the name of the game for both of these squads. It's gonna be about who's able to activate it to its utmost potential. Pound is on the top of tower, and that's the position he needs to be in to make that happen.
Oh, dude.
Kill. Gonna allow him to continue to defend C. Royal 2 not gonna let him be free here as he uses the QT to stay alive, and that'll waste the camo. No more camo now in the hands of Bound.
Oh, he hit that.
Trapped by 3 players. A beautiful job by Royal 2.
Damn.
It's the game clock that makes the difference, right? Because of how many points.
That was a solid little comeback, though.
In the game, it forces Bound out of position quickly, and unfortunately, there's just no help for him to be found. But he didn't have any other option with FaZe scoring. He only had a couple of seconds to at least touch the hill and wait for his team to be there.
Incredible shot.
Kelley Blue Book My Wallet is a virtual wallet that powers a personalized car shopping experience, providing cars within your budget, estimated monthly payments, and financing options based on your information wherever you search. Use Kelley Blue Book My Wallet and find the best deal on the best car for you. KBB.com.
Hello. Space Station Gaming, coming from the elimination bracket, need to win 2 best-of-5s in order to win this tournament, and in order to get that #1 seed for our Optic major qualifier. But it's FaZe who are gonna make that extremely difficult with that first series win. You saw this right here. A look at the replays, the man on your screen who really started to turn up there for the side of FaZe. Tools, he really made a difference with that snipe.
It seemed like everyone had their chance with the sniper, but Royal too definitely started to put this game away with the sniper, right? He was finding the impactful kills, and well, nothing was seen from Stellar. I think he had a couple frames of life. One shot off, and well, right back to the black screen.
Responso, meticulously controlled there by the side of FaZe. You talked about it. SSG were content for so long with that double cap. But it's the triple cap out of FaZe. The triple cap they consistently went for. And honestly, this was the turning point. I thought Bound with his sniper was gonna, like you said, the sniper changing hands so very often. I thought Bound was in a position to put this sniper to work, but it was this right here, right? He gets this kill on the Renegade. Royal 2 masterfully plays his life here and wastes that camo. But now we go to game 2. FaZe Clan leading by 1. It's gonna be Aquarius Slayer.
It's usually an all-out fight for this overshield, and although Space Station wins the kills, they don't win the extra shields. FaZe going to be able to burn that overshield, but only comes back in the reward of 1 trade for the team. I'd say on this map in particular, it's very hard to wrestle back control when you lose it. Teams that get off to an early start oftentimes end out the victor in this game.
Well, the one team that's come to an early start is going to be Space Station Gaming. 8-2, already the lead. FaZe Clan with that first overshield. Space Station were able to eliminate that quickly, eliminate that threat. And now they have all of top control. Well, it's going to be FaZe stuck inside of blue.
Well, FaZe, they're doing a great job of just not getting too caught up on pushing out right away. They wanted to get a first pick, make a player push into them where they had extra damage to deal out. They were able to get 1, and then another 2 join those players from Space Station on having to wait a set period of time to come back. And, well, the damage is done. FaZe had just blown their way out of this base and got themselves right back into the game.
10-7 now as FaZe continue to fight forward. 3 go down, though, for FaZe. The opportunity for Snakebite to react to this isolated player in Stellar, but look at the assistance coming through from top center. It's going to force him to back off here. Maintain that top center control, which is exactly what he does, but he ends up going down quickly, and that's going to be 3 down now for FaZe.
Overshield's up in 5 seconds. You can see the position of Space Station. They're already over at P1, but you know that FaZe is at least going to put some pressure and try to prevent it with these nades.
The overshield punched in by Bound. 3 down for FaZe Clan. Last player alive is going to be Frosty. Tries to do as much damage as possible. Gets the beat down at least, and that'll be enough to eliminate that overshield. But Bounce still going to aggress forward here as the spawns for FaZe once again come out onto blue. We've seen them in this position before.
Oh, damn.
The last time they were in this position,
damn, dude. This shit, holy fuck, they got up quick.
Again, the first kill goes down.
21-13 already? Holy shit, 22.
With the heat wave, a huge flank by Bound, 3 down for FaZe again.
You see how quick this game can get out of hands on Aquarius. Bound has had everything in his hands, the heat wave and now the thruster in his back pocket. Just so much utility to work with. Makes himself a dangerous target on this map.
Now controlling P2 is Bound. Constantly we see FaZe on the death screen. Bound gets another. That's 2 down once again for FaZe, fighting for their lives as the spawns continue to stagger and Space Station Gaming continue to take full advantage of it. FaZe have no idea what to do. So much damage has been done, and Bound stays alive and gets a double as well.
He thrives in chaos. Everyone from FaZe is around him, but somehow he's picking them apart one by one. All Frosty finally shuts him down, but
he's 12-4. Holy shit. Snakebait's 1-9. Oh my god.
And has a deep bag to work with whenever you feel that pressure back base. Fantastic work from him to find a couple in a tough situation.
What an incredible performance by him as well. 12-4. Hasn't stopped this entire game. The confidence, the mechanics, all being used in Overshield. His eyes are set on it. All of Space Station Gaming in position to pick up yet another Overshield. And with the lead like they've garnered so far, 35-22, this Overshield is just gonna make things so much more difficult as FaZe go 2 down.
The problem for FaZe is they went down before the overshield was popped, so they put in all those resources to try to grab it. Once you go down, well, you let Stellar pop it right at the end of the gunfight, allowing him to have these extra shields as he collapses into your base.
Look how much damage he's able to do. It's 3 down. Make that
all
4
dead.
Down once again for
shit.
FaZe. A 40-24 lead as Space Station Gaming looking so very different.
They got 12-5 and a 12-8. Holy shit.
This. Look at him. He's playing
Snakebait's
deep into this
1-11.
pocket. He knows his
Holy
teammates are all
fuck.
on top of each other. He's just waiting for the word that he can go. And well, here comes the word. Let's get into this fight.
FaZe trying to fight back. 3 down. Renegade, the last player alive. Well, what is he gonna do? Everyone's surrounding him at every move. 7 kills is all that remain for Space Station Gaming. They're gonna look to close this quickly.
Suddenly, I mean, at this point, FaZe, it's about playing for pride. You know you're going tied up in this series. Just try to get yourself a little bit of momentum. Try to make sure that you don't get staked in this final position.
FaZe just seem constantly trapped once again. All together at the P side, everyone taking damage. Eco's looking for that kill. He smells blood in the water. The shark comes out. Chomp, chomp, 4 down. FaZe are facing defeat at the moment. 47-29. 3 kills is all that remain as Space Station Gaming holding forward, not caring whatsoever. Charge because we can't lose, says SSG, as they tie the series at 1.
Well, I don't think I've seen a team just completely collapse the way that that Space Station was able to force FaZe in that game, and honestly, that was phenomenal. We have a little bit of a breadstick on the side of FaZe, a 1-14 game from Snakebite, and honestly, I don't like. It's not his fault that he was just getting collapsed in the way that Space Station was collapsing on FaZe. It was relentless the way that they are pushing into that base, and sometimes you're just gonna be that player that's on the opposite end of it. Yeah, he's trying his best, but when a team is operating at that level, there's nothing you can do. I want to point out one specific stat from the side of Space Station. That's gonna be Bound. Look at his accuracy in this game. The guy just was not missing.
Oh, man.
71%. Holy shit.
Almost 72% accuracy out of Bound. An incredible start to that game as well, and he didn't stop. This was the play that opened things up. At that double, it was a...
From battery issues to flat tires to keys locked in your car, AAA's affordable roadside assistance is there for you 24/7, 365. Join now at AAA.com/member. Roadside assistance is provided by independent facilities contracted by AAA. Coverage in taxis, limousines, and other ride-sharing conveyances is excluded. Offers, terms, conditions, and policies are subject to change without notice. Visit AAA.com/member for details. Savings partners subject to change.
Keeps his feet on the ground. Oftentimes, players like to jump at the end of their gunfight, try to make them miss that headshot. Well, when a player's already not hitting your head, just stay low. You have a lot more dexterity to shift your aimer and to hit some nasty strays. By God, I can't believe Bao gets away with that.
Yeah, 4 people watching on Twitch also.
Able to find some fortuitous kills for his team.
That game 2 Slayer was crazy.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's now
Come on, SSG, keep that momentum going, bro.
In the grand final, Space Station Gaming need to win 2 best-of-5s in order to win this tournament. FaZe Clan, though, facing that last game's defeat. A very convincing win by SSG. Can they recover here in this game 3?
Well, this one's going to be a battle of attrition. Plenty of time to work with for both teams. Just take your time, get yourself in your groove. Don't feel the need to force anything.
Eco's trying to stay alive. He doesn't want to force anything whatsoever. He's got the camo. And look at the troops rallying forward, trying to keep Eco in a situation where he can keep this camo. We're going to try and rotate this ball through to C. Renegade's going to have the red gun, but not able to do as much damage as he wanted. And because of that, a full-on setup here for the side of Space Station Gaming as Eco creates space. And that space will get him a kill. Ends up falling, but 2 players of FaZe fall for 2 players of SSG.
What a nade. Snakebite just
Clean little perfect down real fast. Sheesh.
In the corner, and that's going to allow FaZe to have a much better position on this map. Royal 2 basically at the end point. All of Space Station going to have to roll through the bandits of FaZe to even try to get close to that ball.
Let's see what Renegade's able to do with this red gun here. Stalker rifle in his hands.
He's playing a tough perimeter over here, right? You see Legend got through when he gave up that route. Legend was able to get through this back base. If Royal 2 isn't aware of it, this could be a devastating result.
Oh, he's gonna get the first kill.
Oh, shit.
No, he's not. 3 down for FaZe.
4 dead. 4 dead.
4. SSG once again a full wipe. And with camo coming up, this is a massive time for that to happen.
Yeah, it was all about Legend getting behind enemy lines. Was able to get into the right spot, right time, saved his teammate's life.
Come on, SSG.
Well, FaZe got those early kills, but Space Station.
FaZe can get fucked.
Route to cover it, but no one was looking into that middle lane. They allow Frosty to get away with this camo. He's got plenty to work with. It might not just stop at 2. I think he's going for the entire team. Space Station scurrying to their cover. They know what's in store for them. It's Frosty and Rogue with this camouflage.
The collapse will to go down.
I gotta eat soon. I'm getting hungry.
To get space now for the side of FaZe. He has the bulldog in his hands.
Wait a minute,
though. That's gonna be a kill by Bound. Camo no longer in the play, but all the while
Snakebite bouncing back. He's 8-3. Was 1-14 last game.
FaZe continuing to get time here.
Legend has to wait for these spawners to come up and help him in this position. He's so forward on the map that if he goes a little bit too early and gets caught out, it's going to take a long time for Space Station to recover enough numbers to make their push once again. And, well, exactly that happens. He gets caught out. The rest of Space Station starts to fall. Look at how many numbers they have. It's only Eco on the map. He goes down before the rest of spawners come in. It's just going to take so long for Space Station all to be up at the same time and ready for a push. And by the time they do, look at the timing that Snakebite has on this flank. Oh, this could be devastating. He's getting behind everyone.
Snakebite looking to have an answer for last game, and it's being showcased right there. A 9-4 out of him thus far. Lots of damage being done, though. Not really able to clean anything up just yet. Great shots onto Stellar, takes him out. But 2 of his teammates fall, and with that camo coming up, that is not good for the side of FaZe. It will be SSG now with ball control. Bulldog up as well. Camo coming up.
Jesus. Oh, I can't stop yawning, bro.
The difference between a good play and a great play is seconds, right? Timing is everything. Snakebite, he was behind everyone, had the great position for that fight, but the timing just was a little bit too slow. They tried to rotate that ball out. Space Station got the kills in time. It transfers the ball into their hands. Now suddenly you're playing Slayer, trying to get into head of this camouflage, and well, they've won the Slayer fight. Bound being that last player alive, Snakebite with the camo and shoddy combination, looking to find redemption in this next push.
Jesus, bro.
Is the key word for me. You never want to have a performance like that, and to step it up showcases why he's the captain. Bound goes down. The Bulldog barks as the push comes in through the PD. You see the rotation already happening, and it's Snakebite at the forefront of it. No need to rotate. SSG are 3 down.
There's just too much ground to cover. There's no way they can get there in time. One of the cleaner rounds you'll see in a round of oddball, and
Snakebite's 12-5. He definitely
love to see the recovery
definitely came back
from him. He finishes that round with 12 kills after a very disappointing performance in his eyes in game 2. Being able to bounce back and be that main Slayer for your team, you love to see that grittiness, that resolve from him.
It's the showcase of a champion. Everyone has
I thought this was. It took my brain a second to realize this is round 2. I thought this was highlights.
13-6 now out of him. Camo coming up here in 5 seconds. FaZe need to recover here. They are 1 down. It's going to be Royal 2 who tries to create this pressure on the B rail. They want to create space for this camo to be picked up, and Frosty's going to do just that. Royal 2's playing a massive role. Gets the kill on his Stellar. Turns around. The damage is done. They get 4 down. SSG fall.
Oh, Frosty says, hey, I got camouflage and all these goodies are below me, but look at this spawn. Space Station, they have quick access to fight for this ball. It's going to be up to Frosty to use his camouflage and power weapon combination to prevent Space Station from getting to his ball too early.
No way he just got out of there.
This Bulldog camo combination has been such a thorn in the side of SSG this entire game. And it's Frosty with that combination in his hands. Not only that, he also has the Stalker to work with as well. This rotation is clean. It'll be 3 down for SSG as FaZe maintain control on the PD side. SSG just caught out in the open. Legend goes down. That's 2 down once again.
It's simple rotations from Renegade that are making all the difference. The spawn traps are just so easy to place on this map with how small it is and how fast.
Yeah, just like that, SSG was up 18-0, and then just like that, 31-18.
On the map, Renegade using that to his best ability, gets himself to double digits. So you can see just the difference in slays is really what's accounted for this round win for FaZe and why they have a lead at the moment.
You see Space Station finally getting the rotation towards the PD side. They've got assistance as well on the tires and looking to find a way to scrap up as much time as possible, but it's FaZe consistently with the camo in her hands over and over, utilizing this to break Space Station Gaming at every turn. And what are they to do? Oh, here comes the push. That's the push that he needs. A massive back smack on a Renegade. Look at him playing his life as well. Finally, he falls, though. Frosty not rotating just yet. Has the support of his teammate inside of PD.
I honestly think Renegade probably could have played that better. He probably could have tried to get behind the second guy and get them both. But it was still a good play.
Goes down right when his teammates spawn in Space Station. They're just struggling to have
What's up, Kitty?
up at the same time.
What's up, buddy?
Last player alive, Eco.
Where's
Needs
it
to
going?
find some value, but where's the spawn? Look at the players of Space Station.
How's
They're
it going,
spawning
pal?
all on top of each other over there at the cafe with a flanker coming in on the other side.
Such a good boy. Such a good boy.
They break through. The play ball does happen, though. That'll buy FaZe a little bit of time, and it's Royal 2 now in a position to do all he can to get the spawns for his teammates on that Red Room side, but Legend, a massive flank coming out of him. Are they aware that he's on B is the question. Renegade pushes on through. Here comes this push. Legend does fall as well, so they take out the flank play. A beautiful job by FaZe to recover here in a situation where they didn't look too good.
I mean, it's just been a perpetual problem for Space Station in this game is just waiting for all players to be up. They keep trying to make a play happen while down numbers, and it's just making the next follow-up play.
What's up, buddy?
So much later. And
What's up, buddy?
Down the road.
How's it going? How's it going, pal?
Not often traveled. Space
How's it
Station
going?
continues to travel that alone.
Hey, buddy.
As the staggered spawns
Hey,
continue
buddy.
on here, FaZe doing a great job with this pressure. You can see a staggered push by Legend once again. He's the first to fall, and as you can see, the rest of the pieces struggle to stay alive. As FaZe counting upwards here in the first round of this oddball game in their hands, looking to close out the second one as well. 60 points and counting.
Well, Space Station did a fantastic job of finding those slays, but Renegade was able to put that ball in the middle of the map. The question is, do the spawns come up in time for FaZe to have any sort of quick contestation?
Stellar finally picks up a camo for the side
What
of
are you
SSG.
doing?
Frosty got a
What are you
pick
doing,
up Bell
buddy?
when he's rotating that
What
ball.
are you doing, buddy?
Okay, so
Just
Stellar
walking
with the
all around
camouflage
the
makes all
desk,
the
huh?
difference, but
Just
getting
walking
that
around
ball on the
Daddy's
ground
desk,
was
huh?
priority for FaZe. They were able to at least stem,
You being a good
stop
boy?
the bleeding a little bit as Space Station gets his ball once again.
And we see how massive those camos are, right? This is the first camo for Space Station. And because of this camo, they're able to do
He's just
massive
like,
amounts of
I have a
damage
bunch
to
of
the
like
side of
pop
FaZe.
cans and
Finally,
shit on my
FaZe
desk, and he's
push
just
on
like
through
gently
to
walking
break
around
this
them, trying
setup.
not to knock
The
anyone
ball
over.
is in a neutralized position. Frosty looking for the kill on the bound. He's gonna play his life masterfully there, but the help comes on through from Legend. That'll be 2 down for FaZe now.
Yeah, some get
The
it.
setup from Space Station. They have a lot of space on the outside perimeters of the map.
Come on,
All of
Space
FaZe, they're trying to
Station.
basically bully their way through backseat, but Legend has the perfect tool to take them
Ah.
down. But the repulse brings that separation needed. Oh my, it's a battle of utility that opens up an opportunity for FaZe to fill in each lane and have a chance to stop this ball.
Legend plays so forward though. They do get the kill onto him, which is going to allow them to push forward. But SSG do a great job here of trading out the kills. It's going to be 4 down for the side of FaZe. SSG in control once again.
Huge.
They just past 70 seconds.
What are you doing back there,
This lead's
kitty?
starting to grow just a bit. They have the knowledge of FaZe spawns as well. This will be very difficult for FaZe to come out of this tram side.
You have one good push. That's it. Find the first pick. Do what you need to do. Only 15 seconds to get to this ball.
I get the first pick that you were looking for there on the bound. But like you said, it's 93 and counting here in terms of points. Frosty goes for that kill. They've got to go in quickly though.
Oh, he got no!
He still gets the kill somehow. 2 down for SSG. Are they in a position to stop FaZe from getting a setup locked in here? And it looks like they are. Bound goes in, gets the kill on top tower.
Bound was causing chaos in the back, and it lets the rest of Space Station get there. It's going to come down to some important 1v1 fights.
The beat down with the ball. The double kill out of the captain. Tries to stay alive.
That's not enough?
Get it here. Gets the kill with the repulse. This is going to be so difficult for FaZe to hold on here.
But look
The
at the
spawns
spawns.
come out on the cafe.
They keep refilling the spawns towards Cafe. It allows Space Station to have such quick access to these fights.
But Snakebite fighting them off. 1 by 1. The rotation comes through as well. 80 seconds here. 80 points. I'm sorry.
There we go.
FaZe.
There we go.
Eco tries to get the ball.
He
and
got it.
there
He got
is.
it.
He gets the ball long enough. We're going
What
to
are
a
you
round 3.
doing?
Oh, it was so hard for FaZe to try to hold on. You thought it was over right here at this moment, but oh man, this had to be just a frame away from having a second, getting that ball picked up.
The ball back and forth, bouncing. Space Station Gaming, pick it up.
Dude, literally everybody on Space
Now we're
Station is
even
negative.
kill here. This camo very important.
And literally
First
everybody
camo
on
of
the
round number
FaZe is
3.
positive.
FaZe have had most of these, and we've seen what SSG
kinda
is
crazy.
capable of when they get that camo in their hands.
buddy?
They've got to take care of the players on FaZe first, and Frosty makes sure that doesn't happen.
Come
With
here.
the red gun in his hand,
Come
and another
here.
player
Come
to
here.
deal with. It's Legend who goes down too.
I gotcha.
That's a little bit of a style player.
I
He's
gotcha.
gonna be able to get himself a
Hey,
little bit
buddy.
more to work with too.
Hey,
He's got
buddy.
the red gun, the shotgun, the
Hey, buddy.
repulse, the camo, gobble it all up.
Are you purring?
It's their sandbox is trying to
Aw,
be the
you
hero
are
that
purring.
FaZe needs in a pivotal
You're a
round
happy
3.
guy.
SSG dropped the
Happy
ball as
guy.
the FaZe push comes in. 3 down for FaZe. Frosty, the last player alive, on a killing spree, looking for more. Gets the double onto Stellar. And as the last player alive, look.
Are you purring?
that it's causing them not to be able to get any sort of quick and easy time.
So much damage being output. Another perfect by Stellar.
That's not perfect. That's a perfect reverse. He just put that man down.
Eco puts his own down as well. 2 go down for FaZe. Ball still in a neutralized position.
Aww.
Camo up in 10. This Camo going to decide a lot here for this round number 3. A very decisive game in the series. Stellar gets the kill. Is that going to be enough for SSG to secure this Camo?
He's not usually a lap cat.
It's just going to be an all-out fight at the middle of the map.
Chilling.
Well, I don't know if Space Station necessarily has the better position to fight for that. FaZe has a little bit of time to be able to wrap their way in corners and wait for help.
Are you just
Camo
chilling?
now we see in the hands of Eco. Another SSG Camo. Let's see what Eco's able to do with this. 1v1 versus Frosty. The shots.
See you later, buddy.
Accurate as they'll ever be. Now Eco does fall. Snakebite gets a massive kill on the stairs.
Oh man, talk about redemption.
Fuck yeah,
for the
good kill,
man.
Stellar.
Snakebite 30 and 21 so far in this game, leading the slaves for his team. After a lackluster game 2 performance, it feels like he's trying to put
Frosty's
MVP
30 and 20 with also 17
performance this
assists, so I
time
think
around.
Frosty's doing a little better.
Well, SSG going 2 down might mean that FaZe have a bit of control here.
Frosty
on the
has
Tram
19
side,
assists, holy
and
shit.
Control will be taken.
He almost has a double wingman.
So will some points on the ball. And the defensive wall is going to be consisting of a Renegade with a Bulldog in his hands. Do not enter in. Renegade says, "You shall not pass," as he kills Bound. And 2 go down for SSG. FaZe continuing to get time. And Renegade is running rampages on the side of Space Station.
Someone has to get this man in check on the side of Space
What are you
Station.
doing? You
Bowser
keep going by
really
the
quick off
visit.
spawn.
You
He's
keep
got
going
himself
by the
purple stairs.
visit.
If no one sees him on this flank, it could
How's
be
it going?
Finds an opening. You see the jump up to the top of Tram. Renegade not expecting it. But Pound
How's
has
it
to find
going,
this time.
buddy?
Renegade has a
How's
little
it
bit of help. The
going?
shroud screen does
Hey.
get put down. Renegade gets his
Hey,
shield.
pal.
Looking for an entrance, and he finds it.
Oh, he's walking a thin line right there. He used that shroud screen as effectively as you could, but it's a 1v2 at the end of the day. He just can't overcome the numbers.
Aggression settles here. It's going to be FaZe in control once again, approaching 60 points of ball time. And it's just the control of the power weapons here. The rotation. Legend tries to push in aggressively. He does get the kill on the ball player in Roll 2. But he's going to end up going down. That'll be 2 down for SSG.
Pretty sure
once
Eco
again.
just helped kill
SSG
Legend with a nade
consistently
there.
playing on their back foot here, Tools.
It feels like they've had to resort to sort of
What are you doing?
warfare, where they just keep putting one player in, trying to find that kill on the ball carrier and minimize the damage. The problem is that
You gonna go lay down on the couch,
you
huh?
have to make your last stand. You have to coordinate some sort of push.
What
And
are you
when
doing?
they do coordinate, it's been shut down every time. Look at those 3 players all trying to collapse in at the same time, while all 3 of those players go down on the respawn screen.
You go, boy.
And now Legend in a staggered spawn here as the rest of his team is up. They have to wait for him
knocking shit around.
to come off a spawn. Frosty going to realize that he has an advantage here, pushing on that advantage on the B side. It's Eco all by himself, isolated constantly. Bound does get a double in the kill feed though. He's pushing aggressively into C, but he goes down too. It's going to be Royal 2.
FaZe is kicking their ass this round.
Come
on,
Make
SSG.
a break. And because of that, they'll get some ball time.
Because of that, they'll get some ball time. The way you said that was
Look how
funny.
far away they are on the map. They'll have a little bit of time to set themselves up and get ready. It's about time to make your last stand. There's no player from FaZe that can get through in this position. Must hunt down all loose ends.
Got to talk about
Ooh, Snakebite. That was a good win.
In 24, and a massive performance out of him. Renegade matching the numbers of Renegade as he gets another. It'll be a rotation.
Dude,
for
talk
FaZe
about
into
assists
the
for
Tram
FaZe.
side
21,
of the
12,
map.
22,
Roll
12.
2,
19, 16, 10, 19.
10 seconds of ball time. We'll try to defend here. Camo, though, I believe
Did
was
you just say
burnt.
Royal 2 has 110 seconds of ball time?
I did.
I didn't even notice that. Is there a role change that's happened over at FaZe? That's something that you just don't see.
Snakebite has 40. Holy shit.
Maybe FaZe have realized that. You see Snakebite the normal objective player slaying out of his mind. So just take the roll.
He's still the
that's
second
needed
highest
most.
objective.
3 down for SSG. The last player is the ball player. It's gonna be Eco trying to rotate this ball towards his teammates. The spawns do come out though, but Renegade's too quick here. And they have the flank as well on the PD side of the map. Renegade wants some ball time of his own. He'll get the last couple of seconds in phase.
And just like that,
2-1 in this series.
42 bombs from both Renegade and Snakebite. Redemption.
That's crazy.
Is the word of the day. Snakebite able to get 41 more kills than just one game prior. Absolutely brilliant performance from him.
Went 1 in 14 one game. Next
right
game,
place, right time, playing with his
pop the fuck
teammates,
off.
and honestly, feel like that's the big.
Goddamn ad.
After that game, and I know there were doubters. I guarantee there were. You're the captain, you step it up when you need to the most, and FaZe as a whole stepped it up there. SSG now have a chance to answer back. We've seen many game 5s today, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't mind another. I can fit another in my belt. I can. Give me another game 5 here. SSG put up a fight there, but Tools, talk to me about what the staggered spot, like the staggered players. Was FaZe just picking up the pace, or was SSG just kind of caught out and just not able to get space on the map?
I think SSG, they were always just a little bit too ahead of their teammates. They were constantly trying to make a play happen. I think they felt a little bit desperate in some of these moments because of the position and the space that was occupied by FaZe. And they were just constantly on a cycle. And it's just so hard to break out of that at points. Oftentimes, it's just going to come down to an individual slay that makes the difference. Unfortunately for them, those individual slays just didn't come in the first and third round. I think FaZe just played a significantly cleaner game throughout. It felt like their pushes were more coordinated. When they had to play off their back foot, they were able to break their way easily.
No, Forbidden CTF. Oh shit.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, to game 4. It's Forbidden CTF, one of the newer maps, the newest map in the HCS. A map that I honestly, over the past couple of weeks, we've been able to see this map being played out, honestly growing on me quite a bit. We'll see who's got more practice, which is what it comes down to on this map. Lots of hours need to be put into the map to get those meta changes down, or get the meta solidified, I should say. West in the hands of SSG as they look for that top center control. It's going to be Stellar with the sniper. Let's see what he's capable of doing with it as the push from FaZe comes through.
Essentially, what you want to set up here is you want to get a player into the opponent's snipe tower while controlling that platform next to Overshield, the attic position, looking down into the base. From there, you try to pull the flag down through the bottom.
Oh, if you would have hit that.
A clear path with angles that just do not come up off of spawns. So far, everyone knows how important this first pick is, how important it is to get yourself into that back base. Spotting out Snakebite with that sniper, with that UAV, gonna be so important and makes the job that much easier. Look at the poll. Legends going.
Yo, what up, Dynamo? I saw
this top position.
GG.
Players from FaZe were able to get through. But
how's it going, homie? Hope you're having a good day.
Back to the base, the space station.
Just watching the finish of this here HCS tourney. Well, online qualifier, I guess.
But I don't think it's gonna be enough. The flag gets put through the tunnel.
Thanks for stopping by the stream, homie.
Legend ends up going down, so they'll have to post that flag on the floor for now. Look to gain some space here.
Easy cat for space station right off a rip.
Punch it in though. 1-0.
I should say easy, but quick.
Be wary of the counter on this map. To give up this overshield, it could be put to use right away. Great job by Space Station to ensure at minimum they have 2 bandits, but they had 3 ready for that fight. Were able to quickly take down Frosty and be able to work on their own path to the second flag.
Plug in the headset. It just beeped at me.
Frosty, a lot to damage.
Reversal.
I'm sorry, the top of snipe across the map.
It's kind of annoying that in observer mode, the stuff that Just Stites like says isn't like is weird. Like you want they get double kills and triple kills all day, and you don't hear anything. You don't hear double kill, triple kill, which sucks because it make it more enjoyable to watch.
They were able to get a couple of those kills, but
it's not that big of a deal, but it'd just be nice, you know, to hear the double kill.
Great job by Space Station to get Slays right off of spawn, but that was a dangerous moment for Space Station Gaming.
Snakebite not able to make it through. Curb slide as well. Off the platform with the flag, but not quick enough. It's going to be Legend looking for an opening here.
Legend should route all the way around. He wants to go all the way to that back sniper base. Even though it takes a long time, it's more important that he gets himself towards the sniper tower behind these players and gets himself onto that flag and get a pull that's not going to go anywhere.
FaZe Clan get their own pull, though. Legend, like you said, at the back of the FaZe Clan base, though, he's going to be the one in position. They have information on him now. You see Snakebite looking for him. Legend has a sniper. Yeah, what is he going to do with it, though? He has to hit this shot. Snakebite gets caught out in the back. I believe he ends up going off the map. I'm not sure if he ends up living or not. Legend gets caught out by two. A great double push there by FaZe.
But they had to outfit the numbers to take him down. They had to leave the flag behind and bound. He has the follow-up damage. He's going to get the return, and suddenly it's a case of the counter cap. And look at the route that they take. They go all the way into the back. You don't want to give them any sort of angle when you're running this flag. Get this thing as close to home as possible before you have to deal with the counter.
Renegade, he's going to be able to get his overshield here. No one's in position to stop him. This overshield is going to be huge to stopping this flag. Stellar ends up staying alive. You see he's going to reroute through the tunnel side. Renegade going to pull this flag through. Here comes the push, though. 2 down for FaZe. Pay attention to the numbers advantage. 3 go down. Renegade, the last player alive. It's up to him with his overshield to do everything he can to stop this flag.
He has lit like half the overshield run off.
Lots of work to be done. The radar goes through. He spots Eco. Eco going for the melee. Not going to be enough, though. Renegade ends up falling, and Stellar will continue this flag run.
Renegade a little frustrated in that position. That extra damage that Eco was able to get with that flagpole might make all the difference between this flag getting returned and it being coming home for SSG, as SSG does plant that second flag in. Tough position for FaZe from now on.
Come on, SSG, send us to a game. Who are we watching now? Legend popping off.
This game, but not an envious position whatsoever for FaZe.
Legend does all he can there. Well, does a lot of work, I would say, there. Gets a double kill to clear out his base. Now able to move forward.
Oh. The fuck?
It's going to be a nice trade, though, by Renegade. Being in a bad position there. Still ends up getting that kill.
That was annoying.
For the side of SSG. And I just feel like a lot of this game has to do with the fact that SSG, they're able to clean up the damage that they do, but FaZe
be able to take over the top side. Royal 2's done his job. He just needs to be a turret over there at Sniper with Snipe coming up and flag on its way.
Come on, Space Station.
This could be a strong position for FaZe Clan. They're trying to rally a couple flags.
And once again, though, Space Station game come off a spawn, do enough damage to stop that flag from being routed. It is Frosty with the overshield, but none of the overshield is left for him to utilize. Instead, he's going to pick up the snipe here. Bound is no shield. He gets taken out.
That was a huge kill, to be honest.
Look at what's important, though.
I guess not really. It's not going to do a whole lot in terms of actually getting the flag, but
so even though Space Station's staving off FaZe, they haven't necessarily gotten themselves out of this vulnerable
Snakebite went 1-14 in that game of Slayer, and then since then he's like, bro, you want to see me slay, homie? I got you.
Capture a flag.
Frosty, I don't know if he's aware of Eco at the bottom side. Eco's gonna get the beat down on him. Oh my goodness, Frosty turns around, somehow gets the kill.
That was pretty crazy.
Control of the sniper here for Frosty.
Ooh, and he hit that. No way.
Be able to do with it though. He has to put this sniper to work if FaZe is gonna pull a flag.
There's nothing Space Station could do. Even though they all come off the spawn, they have a numbers advantage on their half the map. Because of the sniper of Frosty in the high position he had, they couldn't move out, and they just had to give up on the flag. Instead, they prioritized getting Royal 2 off that sniper hut. They were able to do so, but Royal 2, he survived there for a solid 2, maybe 3 minutes, and it made all the difference in this game. Look at his deaths. Only 6 deaths. That's how long he was staying alive over that snipe hut. And now you have Frosty to the sniper.
That was a good double kill.
Any moment you give him a double kill for him, and it's another attack on its way. A space station go 3 down.
As SG get the spawn to the back of the base, we've seen this all too many times.
What a nade.
But Royal 2 with a massive nade takes him out, and the damage will be done to the spawners of SSG. This flag is looking to get pulled here, but SSG stave off the flagpole. The flag relay once again off a spawn.
That's all thanks to Bound. He came off spawn, threw a flag at the flag runner. Well, you couldn't ask for a more perfect nade. Landed right in the face of that flag runner. Stops it short, and Royal 2 could not survive the onslaught from the remaining players, but Renegade. Oh no, it's 4 down. He has overshield. He's shooting from a high ground as well. It's a flank that immediately has to come in from Space Station, but the success rate of going down low, well, it's mighty low. There's nothing they can do. This is going to be a second flag that comes
Damn
in.
indeed, homie. Damn indeed. If FaZe gets one more cap, they win the series. So come on, Space Station. Force the game 5, bro. You guys had a 2-0 lead. Now it's tied 2-2. That's so sad.
And Legend in FaZe's base. He's going to try and go for a pull here on the main ramp.
Gotta watch out for the spawners over here at FaZe. If they get a position where they can look at that flag easily, they're going to be able to stop that run in short order. Oh, the pistol versus Bandit. You got a rapid rate of fire. Use it to your advantage. Royal 2 finds another kill. And with snipers coming up, it's going to come down to a couple crucial shots. Renegade on the
TSS. I don't know what that stands for.
Stellar with his sniper for SSG.
We've seen Renegade with his snipe. See
what he's able
to do here. Pound is hiding. A good play, if you ask me. Spots out Renegade. That's information given to the side of Space Station Gaming. But this,
Stellar, holy shit.
Frosty ends up falling. They kill Snakebite as well. SSG on a push.
It's a great play by Frosty to get down low. The problem is, what does Stellar need? He just needs a frame. You give him a chance, he's gonna hit the shot.
Renegade hits 2 of his own.
Ooh.
An overshield is coming up shortly here.
Ooh, damn.
By Renegade. That's the counter snipe onto the Stellar snipe.
Dude, Frosty is 23 and 12. 24 and 12.
Overslay. Do not worry about getting this flag out first. You need to get your position, set yourself up. Overshield's coming up in short order. Use that to bully your way towards this flag. It's all about Slayer still for these next couple seconds.
Slayer is what Royal 2 will play. Renegade, though, with the overshield and the sniper in his hands. Spots out a couple players from SSG at the back of their base. They're looking for a push here.
Wait, it's gonna be Renegade. SSG. That's in the opposing base. Pounds all the way on the other side, causing mayhem. There's a reason why the reinforcements haven't been coming for Renegade. He's frustrated at this point, getting all these kills, but there's just no easy way to run this flag because of the counter distraction on the other side. He's got another 3 down, but there's no one there to immediately put that flag out. It's still got to be another round of slays, and I think he got a little too frustrated there.
That was kind of huge.
Quite set up immediately for that flagpole. It's going to be another round of slays needed for FaZe.
We talk about so often the importance of kills. Not every kill is created equally, as Tony would say.
Woo.
SSG gets a couple kills.
Oh, he killed Bound though, which means Bound must have fell off the map.
Them to push up on the map, but it's going to be once again Renegade. Doesn't want to call this flag dead, but it will return. Stellar now, top center control.
Either he fell off the map or it was like an observer glitch or something.
Tower. For him, it's about staying alive, keeping pressure. If I'm still
good nade.
Flank right here to try to get behind these players, but it's shut down right away. Great job by FaZe to prioritize the correct players. Take down the perimeter player.
Dude, Eco's 5 and 18. Holy shit.
Stellar's the last alive. Well, that's 4 down for Space Station. Flags on its way, and I don't think there's any way for them to get there in time. It's a foot race to the opposite base.
This is game over.
The pressure has been too good. FaZe continuing to get 3 down for the side of SSG. And you see Legend not going to make it through to make an impact here. Frosty will put in the final flag. And FaZe Clan will go into the Optic Major with seed number 1.
A clinic on how to play huge flag. They got themselves set up. They waited until they had it. They executed time and time again. Both sides played a fantastic game, but FaZe was just that much better.
It's a bummer for
SSG. Game. Could not have asked for a better series. And honestly, fantastic looking results for FaZe thus far. You have to be really excited if you're a fan of this team.
Now the question is, do we play some ourselves? Or I kind of want to get off. I'm kind of hungry. I kind of need to get off and go eat. I'm thinking that's what we're probably end up doing.
Earlier. You said FaZe were going to continue on their dominance this year in HCS, and it's just being showcased in front of your eyes. So many times you count this team out, and so many times they showcase. It's like they flip a switch and show you who they are. This right here was insane. Eco had the opportunity, but Frosty with a snipe, Renegade with a snipe, so many big plays made, and again, I've got to give it to the captain and Snake Bite. A massive game-to-game difference in his gameplay, making a statement to all the doubters, letting them know why he's the captain, why he's the world champ, and all of FaZe doing the same. SSG though,
last shot.
Look good. I'm excited to see what they are capable of as this season goes on, as they get accustomed to Legend, and as they...
PTM entiendo muy poco inglés.
One thing that's been,
uno momento, por favor. Mi Google Translate.
All these other teams come to life on land, but so far it seems to be a two-horse race when it comes to these first place finishes.
Hold up.
Space Station
You said.
And FaZe. I want to see Optic get
PTM, I understand very little English.
I think they have to work.
That is
on
okay.
those Slayers. Those game 5s have just
How do you say
devastating to them today. I know that they're going to go back to work on that, but right now,
understand
and
very little
they just look
Spanish.
Phenomenal. They look primed to make a run for a championship once again this year. This has been fantastic gameplay. The only thing I want to say about this last game before we go back onto this desk, Tim, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, but when there's new maps added to rotation, and it takes a little bit of time for it to warm up to the audience, right? When you're playing something new. Forbidden.
Alright.
I used to
Como te va con tu stream?
It is a fantastic game, and you can see it because it feels like old school Halo. The way that we saw these teams battle.
I know Como is like what or how, right? And then 2 is new. So something your stream.
We got to slay. Okay, we get a little bit
Hold
further.
up.
We got to slay. No, it's
Hold
get
up.
your position. It's all a fight for positional Halo, and then pull that flag out and reap your rewards. It's
how are you doing with your stream?
To have a map like that once again.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, it gives me Sanctuary vibes, not only in the just in the sense of like the way it plays, but or the way it looks, I should say, but the way it plays. In Sanctuary, you got Ring 2 control. You're able to pull the flag. It's a little bit of the same. Let's talk to one other person I want to bring into the conversation with us. It's Aliak. Aliak, let me know what you thought about that. That was an incredible match, but. Well, what did you think sitting there and watching these two go at it?
I mean, what can I say? Two incredible teams facing off each other. And honestly, that last game was at the edge of my seat because having SSG only one flag away from extending it to another game, and then FaZe just coming in and saying, no. We're gonna get 2 flags. We're gonna tie it up, and we're gonna bring in a third and take it. We're done with the day today. We'll go to Arlington and fight you guys over there. So yeah, pretty incredible games from not just FaZe and the Space Station Gaming, but everybody here in the tournament today. Any thoughts from you guys? I mean, I feel like you guys gave it your thoughts, but just in case, giving you guys a moment to say anything
Nice
else.
stream, bro.
This is the
Thank you. Much love.
That we've seen teams be in the HCS yet. There's truly 6 teams that are in the conversation of having deep runs and potentially winning a championship this year. Now, obviously, the top half of those 3, we're keeping our eye out in particular. That the Optic, the SSG, the FaZe. But honestly, the more that we watch Sentinels, the more that we watch Complexity, the more that we watch Shopify Rebellion, you know that there's some competition knocking on the door right behind everyone else. It's been fantastic Halo throughout all these online tournaments, and I'm just so excited for year 3 of the Halo Infinite esports season to start.
Tools. I mean, sorry, Active. I'm calling you Tools. I remember your name, Active, okay? I know your real real name is Tim, but I'll call you Active.
Oh, we're gonna have to get off.
Honestly,
Hold
a
up.
little bit of what Tool said, but a big thing for me is this is online. It's extremely competitive online, but when we get to LAN, I feel like so many of these teams have a different level to them on LAN. You said it yourself, Tools. I agree. I think this game feels incredible on LAN, and when the game feels incredible, the players play incredible. We have an incredible season ahead of us this year.
Absolutely incredible games from everybody today, and congrats to all the teams who qualified. Some incredible things we saw today, and some surprising ones as well. I want to take a moment not just to thank everybody for the gameplay that we saw today, but also to everybody that's been hanging out with us on LVT, because an announcement. We reached our sub record today with 2448 subscribers on LVT. New sub record. So thank you everybody who has been supporting us the entire way. It's been an incredible ride, and it's, I don't know.
I'm drinking beer. Cheers for your stream.
Should be
Cheers, homie.
Unless any new subbies come in. Oh, 2449 as we speak. So every new subby breaks a new record.
We have to get one more before we go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just one. We gotta get to an even number. 2450. Who wants to be 2450? Well, once we get 2450, I think we're good, Tim. Can you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not leaving until, we can't leave.
All right, let's stay.
I'll stay here all night if I have to.
Yeah, we're gonna stare at chat intently, like who's got a prime? Please get us to 2450. But honestly, it's been incredible to see the support that we've been able to get throughout this season, the off season. I mean, to be able to blow through the records that we've had and see the support that you guys have been giving us as I see a bunch of subs coming. Thank you everyone that's been subbing to the channel and helping as we end our show today. But it's just incredible. Right. It's an incredible feeling to
we're gonna end with a raid real quick.
Records, breaking viewership, breaking sub records every single time that we go live this season.
I think we're hit that Naya Day girl.
Continue that momentum throughout the year.
Got 11 viewers.
And we will.
Heather with another 4.
BB repped our 2450 subby of the day, and we had a bunch of new subbies as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here with us, and we cannot wait to see you all in Arlington on March 15th. You will see us in person or here live if you're not going to be there.
But you know what freaks me out is I asked my old eye doctor about it. I was like, hey, what do you think about LASIK? And you know what this doctor said?
Oh boy.
He goes, oh, LASIK is kind of scary though, isn't it? And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I heard,
what?
I heard some people get it and like kill themselves. And I was like, what?